Achey.
Achey.
Welcome, my bro.
Come on, family. Love.
What's the deal?
Nothing, man.
Wait,
Damn, man.
you're looking a bit stiff. Like, chill out.
Nah,
like,
this is
you
my
get me?
spot.
Bro,
Do you know what it is? I train so hard, yeah. When I sit back, I just like to relax, bro. This is comfortable for me.
Yeah, bro, you're looking a bit like, let loose.
Man,
let
I'm
loose.
good, man.
You sure you're
I'm
internet
blessed.
ready?
I'm internet ready.
You
I'm
get
always
me?
internet ready.
You sure, yeah?
How are you, though? Are you sure you're internet ready?
Bro, right now my mental's all over the
Bro,
place, but I'm always internet
Hey,
ready.
bro, I can't lie. I was saying the other day to one of my friends, I was saying, bro, Bouncer doesn't stop like leveling up with the content. Like sometimes I think, bro, he's just doing too much. Like he's just doing too much.
Mad.
But then I see the response of everything, like what happens and the continuation and the aftermath and the effect, and even the people that reach out to you and say, "Oh, you done so well with this."
Yeah.
I'm like, do you know what? Who am I to judge? Innit?
Yeah,
and I'm your
crazy,
brethren now, but I'm thinking, who am I to judge?
Yeah. Do you know what I realized is the space that we're in? Remember, in America, the audience is bigger, innit? So the bag's bigger, innit? So I don't think no one realized how quickly you can rapidly grow your YouTube on a come up. Like in a sense of like, you see Chunks has built his YouTube retention. He's built his YouTube retention, so if he starts any new channels, it's gonna get like it took him like four days to get 100K subscribers. Bro, that is not a joke. Subscribers are one of the most hardest things to ever get, bro. Yeah, like I think it's the hardest thing to get, bro. Yeah. Subscribers on YouTube.
On YouTube, definitely, it's hard.
Do you know what I'm trying to say, bro?
Dabbling with YouTube,
to even get flipping retention. So I feel like, because I've been speaking, obviously, the people the caliber of people that's been hitting me up is like big boys. So obviously they can see something of like, raw, like if you're doing this now, when you get to X, Y in 2-3 years, the market share is gonna
be mad.
You know, do you know what I'm trying to say? And to be honest, you see, man's never gatekeep. Man don't gatekeep. I'll just tell you what I'm doing. Yeah. I wake up in the morning, tell you my routine. I create this. And then
I think though as well that like a lot of people don't see what's important to like note. Obviously I'm with you a lot in it, so I know I see it, but people might not see it. It's your consistency and your work ethic in what goes into what you do. Like, and I'm telling you, people, it's a mad thing. This brother just keeps like, I be sleeping, I just hear my man 5 o'clock in the morning. Yo, Ache. I'm like, fuck, bro, this guy don't stop. You'll go to bed late and you'll get up and you'll still do it. So, like, just saying that alone, like, if anyone's trying to emulate your success, they need to understand, like, they need the work rate. They need to be consistent and, like you say, keep your foot on their necks, like, non-stop, like, do you know what I mean? Like, just emulating what you're doing, like, do you know what I mean?
Even before I continue, you can watch this. This is now live on Patreon. So click the link in bio, join the Patreon if you want to skip the ads or you want any special upgrades and enter our Discord, or you want to ring up the show, because there's going to be some ringing up the show. We're going to be listening to you lot. If you lot want to get involved in some of the subjects that we speak on the show, for more information, click the link and join the Patreon. But yeah, my bro, this is life or death, fam. That's how I look at it. Like, I feel like, bro, like 2025, there's a lot of weak men. All we do is complain. Forget that, bro. I had to sacrifice a lot, bro, in terms of like, man live where we live, DXB, we live here. And really and truly, man could be on jolly ups every single day. Yeah. But man's had to sacrifice and be like, do you know what? Man's sacrifice is, man's gonna put 110%, I'm gonna wake up, pray Fajr, I'm gonna do a lot of market research, learn facts, understand things, improve, and deliver something that is authentic. And authentic works, bro. And what I realized is like, bro, fam, like, how I look at it is this, and this is why, how I look at it, like, bro, if anything gets in the way of that, then I can't do it. I can't do two things, bro.
Yeah, no, but bro, like I said, bro, it's something that man has like commend you for. Because bro,
bro,
like a lot of people haven't got it, like got that consistency and and like to keep on putting the work in. So
five a day. So
anyone who's trying to do that and whatever and wants to do like stuff like you, I'd say to you, bro, just make sure your head's in the game and you're ready to put that work in, because that's how we get to success.
Yeah.
I always say to you a lot as well, like a lot of the time people like you obviously you're online in an online space anyway, and you get like a lot of criticism, you get trolls and whatever, and people are ready to pick at what you do.
Yeah.
But my point to all of that is, it's like, if you don't have work ethic and be able to put the work in and to be able to do these things, you will never get this success. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when you're getting the criticism, it's people knowing that you're doing something right. A lot of people are gonna project because of their failures, thinking, oh, how's this guy been in prison 10 years? Like, oh, fucking fat prick. That's what I call him, fat prick. How's this guy?
Body shaming, disclaimer.
So how's this guy getting the success? And a lot of people project thinking, oh, I can do this. Oh, if he can do it, I can do it. And then they try and they don't have that same success. And that's down to a lot, like I said, obviously you being humble, praising God, but also it's just your work ethic, bro. So it's a lot.
Remember, look, one video a day went to 2 to 3 to 5. Do you know what I mean? Okay, cool. We got a media aid outlet. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Vision it like, now we're gonna introduce the podcast space. Okay, in the UK, what's the level was podcasts? Like, no disrespect to no one's podcast. Okay, everyone, they get podcast setups, they rent out the setups. It's easier. That's how they do the podcast. No, let man invest 30K into actual cameras, actual setup, actual lighting, actual sofas, actual mics, actual everything. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's take this setup actual serious, because you know what's gonna happen? People are gonna see the setup, and next people that's in the game are gonna invest in production and take it serious, because the audience now have seen me online in a unironed Primark top. You get me? I started in an unironed, you get me, creased black Primark top, to now, okay, cool. You lot rocked with me. I'm gonna give you something that when you watch it now, it's like, oh yeah, it's good to watch. The aesthetics make sense. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And so yeah, man, bro, like I said, it's to the people though. It's the people. This is where everyone forgets this thing, bro. If it's not for consumer, the audience, the supporters, man is nothing, fam. Man's nothing. If it's not for you lot, man is nothing. So I'm always gonna give you guys 110%, and I'm never gonna sell my soul to the opposition. You get me? For the bag. I'm not gonna do that, bro. Do you know what I mean? So that's how I see it, bro.
But yeah,
man.
We had a busy week this week. I think one of your most interesting 24-hour, 48-hour to respond kind of ones this week in regards to the Spac Nation.
It's gonna come out. When this pod comes out, it will come out. They will watch it like a week ago.
Okay, it was a week before. But like very interesting one, just because of the interaction that I've seen with it. People even reaching out to me.
Yeah.
People reaching out to me.
Big people.
Yeah, reaching and the effect it's had across all ages and genres, like
crazy,
like of people, like genders, all ages and genders. I mean, like in regards to like what's happening with the thing. So how's this whole like scandal gone down for you?
I think for me is like, I don't want people to think that I go online and I purposely look for who to out, because I don't. Do you know what I mean? I done a segment on Spac Nation like 5-6 months ago, rating them on the gang side of things. I didn't look into the exploitation or the women or the grooming or that side of things. Didn't look into it. I just looked at ex-gang, they're coming out. Raw, like if this church is so bad, then what's going on? But it was Lils is like, she runs a charity in my area, and bro, her heart and soul is youth, taking the youth. Bro, you mess about with her kids, she'll come for you, bro. Do you know what I mean? And just to see what Lils has done, like in terms of like her weight loss journey and whatnot. And if she thinks something's wrong, she'll call it out. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So what she stands for I saw a video, and the video, she started mentioning like 12, 13, 14-year-old girls getting lured in and this, that. And you see when that comes in, it kind of rings alarm bells, because I think, bro, let man look into it. So I started looking into it, going through a rabbit hole. So it's like, I started getting facts, online facts. But what I realized is there's people speaking out, but it's all about timing, innit? Like the timing of like awareness timing. Like, you see, like, if Spac Nation got exposed on the Piers Morgan show, the whole world will see it, because that's his platform, innit? His platform's about debates. So people will see it, innit? Like, if you got people on there and there was a massive debate, people will see it and spread awareness. I think with man's show or what man's doing, it's like now everyone goes to that spot where they will see a deep dive or they will see something. So this was my first hour and a half bit of content in that sort of form of content. Do you know what I mean? So in my head, I was like, do you know what? Let me give Spac Nation 48 hours. I know so many people are going to come forward anyway, because what's going on, and exactly what happened was I gave them 48 hours. I gathered some crazy bits of information, but then it was like, I could have done a 10-hour YouTube video, but it's like...
And all this information had like receipts, like proof, everything.
Proof, receipts. Bro, what did you say to me?
Yeah, so I had a friend, right? And a close friend, I've known him since I've mostly been 14, he's mostly been like 12 or something, a couple of years younger than me. And he shouted at me and said to me that his auntie, his mum's sister, how she was to go to Spac Nation, and basically she got swindled out of her house and signed her house over, not exactly sure to who, to one of the pastors or Spac Nation, I'm not exactly sure, but she signed her house over and now no longer lives in her home and had to move back in with her mother. This is a fact. This is a close friend of mine's auntie.
And I'm talking to the auntie right now. And this is why it's even mad, yeah? Is when I heard them stories, I thought, yeah, bro, people keep talking about, oh, there was a Panorama documentary, BBC. Bro, fuck the BBC, bro. You get me? They don't give a fuck about black people. Like, respectfully, sorry for swearing, but it's like, they don't care about black people, bro. Black people are like the most bottom of the barrel, bro. So when people say, oh, there was documentaries and that, like, they've got us, people don't have us. They don't have us. We have to have us. But anyway, when I realized it, then I was like, oh, like, you know when you always hear the stories like, oh, these people were gonna send a cease and desist or do you for X, Y, and Z. I'm just like, then I started looking to it, bro. They're not even, they're named Spac Nation, but they don't own the IP of Spac Nation no more because they've had to change the name. So how can they even do, man, for this, any form of cease and desist? Because they don't even own the IP because they've done so much rebranding.
Rebranding because of the
okay then, so I can keep on mentioning Spac Nation, bro. They can't even do anything. But anyway, not on that. It's more the stories. Okay, the stories on pastors recently battering. I'm not even saying allegedly because the pastor's been arrested for it. You get me? Pastor Sam, Pastor Terry. You get me? And we'll do deep dives into them. But they're literally battering a girl, bro. They got arrested for it and been bailed for. And these are the people that are in church. These are pastors, man of God, bro. So it's like, when you're hearing that, and it's like, for me, I was like, everyone keeps on going for Pastor Toby. No, actually, we need to go for the millions. And then when man's going through it and people are sending me, obviously, look, I'm going through facts. There's so much stories. I'm like, the stories are great, but I want to know facts. Send me this link. Let me look into this. Let me link into this. So me putting out the video, it was like an hour and a half brief. It was brief, bro. It was an hour and a half brief of what is Spac Nation and what they're doing right now.
Yeah. No, and you know what? I totally agree, and I respect, obviously, the stuff you're doing because it's raising awareness. Because my thing is, look, people are always going to do stuff, whether people like it or not, to try to get one up in life and try and make money and try to do a hustle or whatever. So, whatever. No one knows everyone's circumstance. However, it's when you start doing these things to people that look like us, people who are mums, dads, little cousins, little brothers, little sisters. Bro. Like this when, but becomes like, you have to look at it and say, yo, this ain't good. Like, imagine someone scammed your auntie out of your house. Imagine someone lured your little sister or your little cousin in. So this is where, like, I'm just like, yo, it's a bit mad.
And
like,
that's,
do you know what I mean?
And that's what man's looking at as well. Because for me, I'm like, okay, cool. We want to say free Sudan or free Congo, free all these places and whatnot, bro. Like, and we understand, like, when I went to Sierra Leone like years ago, I started learning about rebels and that, and I was just like, bro, like, this is the UK version of rebels, bro. This is what they're doing to their own people. Like, if the stories that I hear in their trap houses, like, there's no furniture in their trap houses, or there's hardly no food, and you got that Pastor Miriam Mullah, whatever her name is, like, bro, they have to submit their pay slips. She's saying it she's saying it. You lot have to submit all your pay slips. I don't care. I want to know how much you get paid. Bro, you have to raise this for seed. Everything's seed. So it's like, when you look at Pastor Toby, you're like, okay, cool. He might not be aware of all the stuff that's happening, but he's aware. He just keeps a blind eye.
I think it's kind of like, I don't want to go too much into the religion stuff, but do you think it's a form of grooming, but when it's like older people, do you think it's a form of like brainwashing, like a cult? Because
it's a cult, fam.
Because you can groom. I get it, when people are young and naive, you can groom them, innit? Because they wouldn't know better. But sometimes you look at like older people, they're older, innit? So you would assume they know better, but do you think it's because obviously...
Bro, look, without over talking, bro, you got cults like Potter's House. I think Potter's House. Okay. I think it's called Potter's House. If I look at my phone, you got cults like So without over talking, if you do a deep dive, because I started doing some deep dives, you got cults like Potter's House. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got Potter's House, Croydon, you got Potter's House everywhere. Now, if you look at certain of the people that you might see online, close to us, people that's moving mad online, you get me? Close gal, like moving mad online, bro.
They're
part of Potter's House. But then when I started doing deep diving into Potter's House, Croydon, I started realizing that actually Potter's House, Croydon, that's where Spac formed. It started from Potter's House.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So then when you start, like, obviously, look, when you're in these places, and no disrespect and no thing to the people that's part of it, but you can be so locked in, it's like you're brainwashed, bro, to a degree where it's like, that's why people will be writing some mad stuff about Charlie Kirk or whatever, what their beliefs are. This is what their beliefs are in Christian. You can explain it. So when it's not his actions, it's his beliefs as a Christian. You get what I'm trying to say? And that's why we will look at it, and obviously it's so techie, like the subject's so techie, but when I started doing deep diving, it started making me realize how people's how their relationship is, and why they are the way how they are, and why they're doing certain things online. You get me? I will mention it, Sasha, you get me? Like, you get me, like Creps Bay Mum, but it makes me understand the like, I'm surrendering to God. So everything to do with the church, it has to do with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's like, do you get what I'm trying to say, bro? And it made me just realize and look into things like that. And I'm speaking to ladies, like when I'm speaking to people, they're telling me about, get me, like, oh yeah, my dad used to be a pastor out here and this is how everything. So I'm trying to understand, but they're telling me firsthand, like, my dad was the pastor of this, and this is what happened. So I'm telling you, these are the things that happened. You get it?
Yes,
and I know not everyone from Spac Nation's evil people. There's just a small, it's like the leaders, it's like rebels. It's like you got the leaders of it that are like, the people that are like, wow, they're taking grooming, they're taking advantage. And you got actual people that when it started, and when I spoke to a few like of the victims, one of the victims in £50,000 debt, and she said, when it started, it was fine. There was it's just the money turned it evil. It's like once the money started getting made and the scamming, it turned it evil. But initially when it started, it was, if it just if it just done what it needed to do, it would be fine. And the Hope dealer artist TK Mad Max. You get me? And fam, even with TK, bro, he was obviously anyone that's watched the episode, you get me, you little watch it. But bro, like I'm interviewing TK, like just chatting to him, bro. And he's saying like he was in ISIS and he's in ISIS and he said that he was just talking about when he was doing black magic. Get me? When he was doing black magic. Not in ISIS, but he learned black magic. He got into Spac Nation because he wanted out from black magic. Then he's just like, oh yeah, my close brother Grips. I was like, what Grips? Like, he said, this man's bro Grips. You get me? And I'm like, he's like, he's not here no more. So I was like, what? Grips from, that's man's bro. And he was like, yeah, me and him was doing the thing hard. Like, we was doing it like that magic hard. We was doing it, bro. Before Grips passed, bro, RIP my brother, you get me? Mental health was through the roof. The side effects for certain things, it's crazy, bro. And it just hit home. Bro, after having that flipping Discord, Zoom, like, interview with him, bro, that was close to home. So I'm like, bro, like, this thing here, like, you know when you hear, like, with black magic and side effects, and, you know, since I've been doing it, bro, I've had the whole world talk about, people gonna put judge on you. And I'm just like, bro, like, stop putting that energy out there, bro. Like, it's like, get me, Allah, like, God is the most powerful. Do you know what I'm trying to say, bro? The devil is not more powerful than, so have your beliefs and you're doing something with a clean heart, bro. But at the same time, make sure you recite. Recite. I got some surahs that I'm reciting, bro, 3 times a day, bro. I got the app. I'm reading them out in English, you get me? But at the same time, in my head, I'm saying raw, like. But then I'm like, I'm going through some spiritual attacks, bro, because I'm always tired. And that's that.
You're the sleepy
no,
man.
Aki, I promise you. One of the brothers come, I wake up at 5, but I'm telling you, when it comes to 7 at night, bro, I can't maneuver, bro. I'm rubbed out, bro.
Bounce is one of the only people you could have in a conversation with him.
Who?
Like, having a conversation with him, you look back 2 minutes later, man, mouth open, rubbed.
Me, rubbed. I've got much better, fam.
No, you've got better, but you still do it.
You do the same thing, bro.
Yeah, but you do it, bro.
Nah,
you
bro.
You do it a lot,
If I'm
bro.
in the car, I put my foot up, I go to sleep, bro, because I'm in the car. I don't want to hear you chatting shit as well. You get me?
Sleepy,
I don't want to
man.
hear you chatting rubbish in the car, bro.
Man.
You get me?
Yeah, but it's calm, but I feel you still.
But anyway, yeah, fam. So with the whole Spac Nation stuff, yeah, it's like, yeah, bro. I thank God that man is not poisoned, bruv. Like with anything. Like, man's a Muslim, man is not an extremist. Like, man, like, yeah, man's deen, man needs to get better on man's deen, but bro, man's not. Bro, since man's been like connecting and getting good traction, I'm seeing people with big following trying to push narratives for me to speak about. I'm like, brother, you don't know me. I'm from the streets, Akhi. Yeah, Akhi. I've been from the mud. You might see me online. Don't think you can tell me to do anything. Can't tell me to do anything. How about that? But I start realizing you're not talking about your agenda, but you want me to speak about your agenda.
Yeah.
People with millions of followers. I'm like, brother, that's why it's easy to be misled. Now, if I was someone that was a punk now, that was just blowing up all of a sudden, man's just, bro, get that over there. Yeah. Don't come. Whatever I'm doing now, it works. This is what works for me. If you want to do that, you got a platform, make your YouTube, you do it. Do you know what I mean? So,
but like I said, what you're doing, hopefully the victims can work something out. Hopefully they can find some justice. Hopefully everything works out in the best. But yeah, like,
obviously we got Pastor Henry. Now, before we finish off, Pastor Henry, he's a disgusting creature, him.
Okay.
You get me?
Sorry, I haven't kept up with
so Pastor Henry is from Fulton Heath, Croydon. Like, he don't know man's from Fulton Heath. So obviously I've done a video, someone's come forward, you get me? And obviously he's grooming little boys. You get me? Grooming little boys. Get me? Asking little boys to suck his dick. Saying wild stuff, bro. This is what Pastor Henry.
Yes, actually, in your YouTube video, you brought up the message.
So I've given him 24 hours.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Rob, because I've got the whole shebang now. You get me? Loads of people's come forward, family members confirming, like, yeah. And bro, whatever man's religion, whatever man's sexuality is whatever that floats your boat, whatever floats your boat. But it's more the grooming thing.
Grooming thing of the children, of course.
The children. More and more people, they'll come forward. So it's like, these are the things that you will watch on Netflix, bro. And you'll be like, rah, this is mad. This is something that I'm actually experiencing, going through and thinking, oh yeah, okay. Well, the BBC, the police don't care about this. None of these people don't care about this. Why are they going to care about it? You get me? So it's shed light to it. And more and more people's going to come forward. And every time I do it, more and more people come forward. So Pastor Henry, he's, from Croydon. And he come from Potter's House, Croydon. You get me? And his mum paid a big sum of money to Pastor Toby, you get me? There's a lot of blind eyes in that place there, you get me? And I know the fool come up, because when I'm hearing it from family members, bro. People that was there. So I try to say, this is what's happened. So yeah, bro, it's just dark, but it takes out a lot of energy as well, bro, because it's like you're trying to do something positive and then you're hearing little girls breaking down and people come forward that 4 or 5 years ago this happened to me and it's bringing back old wounds and, do you know what I mean? So in my head, I'm just like, you lot, you don't want to speak up for yourself. You lot just make sure that you flipping pray for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, just because this stuff is a lot of energy, innit?
Yeah.
And it made me realize, like, even with like the Shea Borough, it made me realize, like, the Shea Borough are the Nigerians that own it. Pastor Toby and that the Nigerians. So it made me realize I got about 15 individual clips just doing some research of all the stuff that the Shea Borough has posted about Pastor Toby, and then he kind of sees that the Shea Borough is on their payroll as well, you get me? Because it's like all the slandery stuff they will never post. But anything to do with deportation or how they're posting, because it's just like, so it's like, and it made me realize what I talk about industry reset and narratives and how the industry is perceived and controlled and the sort of content that goes out. And this is why in my head I'm saying, bro, the Shea Borough, if you're gonna be the Shea Borough, you have to post shade.
Yeah.
You can't control narratives. That's what they do. They control narratives. And that is my issue. Not the Shea Borough of being the Shea Borough. It's the narratives that they control. And me breaking down and proving, look at this narrative that the Shea Borough has been posting. Look at it, bro. Like, and furthermore, a lot of the blog pages as well. Same thing. A lot of the blog pages would rather post Pastor Toby partying with gal half naked than actually post real victims coming out and saying, this is what's going on. Bro, all of you guys that are watching this, you all have a duty of care, bro, to your people. You get me? Because if this was your daughter or your mother, your attitude will change, and shame on you lot, bro. Shame on every single one of you lot. That's what I would say on it. Because
with Pastor Toby, the thing is with Pastor Toby, he's kind of infiltrated his way into culture in the sense of
aligning himself with famous people.
Yeah, but it's like, you remember, he dresses a certain way, he's dripped out, he has the cars, he does this, he perceives himself to be a man of God. So there's a lot of people who are maybe from that lifestyle, whatever, especially young African boys who aspire to be that. Especially, remember, the Nigerian, remember the name for them back in the day was Flygerian. So they want the good clothes, they want the nice cars, they want to look fly and still feel they can do that in a way of praising God. So he's kind of infiltrated culture like that. Yeah. So it's like, that's what people see and perceive. So a lot of people don't want to necessarily, like you said, people turn a blind eye in it. Yeah, and they want to see at
bro. Like I said,
stuff that he's most probably doing.
Like I said, and what I realized and learned, every single time there's some mad slander about them, they always do some sort of party and that. They always do like a PR stunt. That's what they done. I done that video in a couple days, 3 days. The video's got over 100K views.
He done a response. He done a sly response. And then I see him stepping out of his thing, all united.
United.
Yeah, like together.
Yeah, not knowing that, man. Pastor Toby, man's internet ready, Aki. Yeah, so just know, Pastor Toby, my brother, I'm a sort of man that I won't do videos about you. I do videos about your whole infrastructure, and I will just explain who is who, because I know that I don't. Trust me, I'm internet ready, bro. But I see it. It always happens, bro. I saw that and I saw that, and then it goes quiet, and it's like, bro, I have a media platform, bro. It's about YouTube retention, Instagram retention, TikTok retention, hitting everything in all angles, and understand that you go by the guidelines, understanding the guidelines as well. You get me? So allege, akhi, yeah?
Yeah, the only thing I could say, I didn't think the response was great, but they were all dressed to the nines though. They all come dressed very well.
Yeah.
They come dressed very well. But yeah, I feel that. But okay, slightly moving on, I just see you like mentioning like the industry reset. So it kind of goes on. I see I see a prominent figure, especially from like our childhood. We see Jaja Soze talking about that he agrees with like the industry reset thing
side of things.
that you're doing. Obviously, he had some grievances, not necessarily for you, but some of the internet.
Yeah, of course
stuff.
not. You're not always gonna agree with
But he never mentioned you per se. He said
but
he's
just saying it as a whole.
As a whole, innit? But
remember, see Jaja Soze, that is big bro. So remember, see man's generation, Els, you know. We always have respect for man's elders. Get me? Bikes is man's big bro. Stinks. Do you know what I mean? Abdul Haq, Shug. Like, but man always have respect for man's elders, regardless. Remember, see the younger generation is a bit changed because maybe man's generation was all in jail, then man's younger generation was in jail. So there was no one to look up to because, do you know what I'm trying to say? You see it?
Yeah.
So with industry reset, remember, PDC, SMS and that, they've always had it hard because there was actually bad boys, bro.
Yeah.
They will, if they're going to functions, bro, bro, it's problems, bro. You don't want to see them. So they're having to kick through the door, bro. Like, oh, you don't want to play man's thing, man's kicking through the door.
And obviously, some people who don't really know as well.
What's it, Alfie? Turn off the AC, please. But go on, bro.
So for people who don't really know, because some people like, obviously you got a younger audience, and some of the younger audience might be PDC, SMS, as well as OC, Peckham.
Yeah, Peckham.
There was an era that when UK gangster rap or UK road rap, whatever you want to call it, started through DVDs. And especially within South London, there was a whole movement of like PDC, SMS. And that era of like music when it came out, and look, that come up in school when I was like 14, so that was like 04.
And then the Brom youths were doing theirs, were doing their thing. Everyone was kind of rapping a little bit Americanist. You get me?
Yeah, so they came up and done their thing, but they had a good street campaign for a good 2 years, 3 years, consistently dropping videos, DVDs, mixtapes. Them times there, you didn't even, there was no iTunes or Spotify. Yo, you're getting the MP3 on your phone, you're playing it at the back of the bus, you're cupping your phone like this to hear the MP3 tune and whatever. So they had a big influence, and Jaja Soze was most probably one of the front runners of PDC at that time.
You had Jaja Soze, you had Ill Mill for SMS and Spoon. So it's like both sections, bro, they demonstrate what a label looked like before people even know what a label was. You gotta understand. The movement, the clothing, the merch.
Bro, to be fair, it was sick branding, you know. They had it all kind of.
They had a fucking mini. SMS had minis driving around Streatham with their logo on it, bro. Was it minis?
It was a mini.
Smart cars, bro. Come on, bro. Who's doing that now? No, like really though, like who's actually doing that now? PDC had CDs upon CDs with everywhere. Multiple different artists, bro.
Definitely.
Dropping consistently, bro. Man couldn't even keep up with that. Who's doing that, bro?
Hold Tight Ill Mill and Hold Tight Spoon, man. Those are my brothers as well. So.
Like, who's doing that, bro? Like, bro, I said Jaja was the first person I see with a black card. Bro, these are gangsters, bro. They're gangsters, bro, that are real bad boys, bro. And everyone around them are bad boys, and they're trying to do something positive as a movement because they saw the vision. But there was no streaming. There wasn't a scene then, bro. There wasn't a label. There wasn't an industry.
That was the birth.
There wasn't an industry, bro. There was no A&Rs, bro, like that.
That was especially no one was taking it on. And you have to remember, these lot were, whether the rappers or not were doing it, but these lot were directly involved or related to serious crimes.
Yes, bro.
As Jaja Soze alluded to in that interview, I think he mentioned one of his friends died and people dying, and then he was in hospital for something, or he got arrested for something, and he was talking about how the NCA police force came to him and told him, look, you can work with us and we'll make sure you have everything, and we'll make sure you blow, or if you ain't doing this with us, we'll shut you down. And obviously it didn't work with the police, and literally they shut them down.
Shut him down, bro. That is crazy. So that is the struggles now. Like now you got the drill artists, they can say what they want and upload and the police can't really, they're not really in control.
Look, you have to look at it as well. Like them man there had to crawl so the scene like now could run.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah. And this is when we speak about this, we're not talking about mainstream successful artists. We're talking about artists that you watch real rap now. Who's real rappers now that we watch? We listen to Catch.
Yeah.
Listen to, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a number of artists.
But all of them, like if you look at a lot of from that kind of era of rap, obviously it came a few years later.
Yeah, of course.
You're gonna look at people like you're gonna see like people like Potter Paper, who's definitely mostly taken influence from that era of rap.
Yeah, of course.
The people of their like you said, Catch, like that's the era of that that raw. That raw. I remember them times there. What was going on them times there in them DVDs? What people don't know. I think a lot of them are on YouTube now.
You can see
Remember, man, you could see it. You could see the
man
pain.
is banging off their gun in the air.
Man banging off
slap.
backing out hammers
backing
on
it
camera.
out. Man is on there backing out their hammers. So this is the era. This is what I say. This is the era that man was grown into. So sometimes when I look at things or people are like, oh, this is serious, I'm saying, bro, man come from the teaching of these lot, bro. These are all legends. Man come from the teaching of these lot. So respectfully, no disrespect, but like a man comment under another man's post, that man didn't come from that teaching and that's not going viral. Man come from real teachings of that. Do you know what I mean? And Spray come from that teachings as well. So it's like, do you get what I'm trying to say? Everything
and you have to remember, bro, there was literally no social media. The closest thing to social media was at that time was MSN. And then obviously you later got onto like BBM and stuff like that. But that was even before my I think MySpace, everyone got on MySpace in like 05, 06.
Okay.
And that was like the first social media thing, really. Because people weren't even on Facebook then. It was MySpace.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you definitely see it, man.
And obviously this is why it's important to see, like, to encourage like the ill mills and the spoons and the judges and all these lot to come, like, you get me? Because separately, man's over here and they were man's older brothers that man will hear or look up to. So if man's in a position where man is, man's happily to pass the traffic,
see a little bit of it.
Traffic over to. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
We still see a little bit. Stinks has dropped a couple new videos.
Stinks has been doing good.
Stinks
come on, man, big bro. Big shout out to Stinks.
Yeah, whole type Stinks dropped a couple videos, and I see a lot of them were together. I don't know what exactly is going on. I think there was a show or something.
He's been doing some good podcasts. I've been looking into Stinks' podcast. So man, you get me.
So
and to even give Stinks his flowers, bro. Stinks was he was a madman back in the day. So for him to make that transition now to understand and adapt to the social media now. You get me? That you got to understand people will mention your name and diss you and you got to just hug it up. You can't react the way you got. It's just in general, bro. You have to just listen to a man just indirectly.
When we go like the reset thing, I just want to slightly touch on that.
Yeah.
So in regards to you, what you mean? What's your definition of the reset?
My definition of reset is happening now. So you've got black execs being fired, like, period. You got them being fired, yeah? Now, there's a lot of black execs that are being fired and you got black execs leaving. It's like Austin left, you get me? So but if you look at Austin's US, like what his resume is, One Extra, Spotify, Apple, all the amazing things he's done. But if there's other black execs, bro, they don't do anything, bro. They've done nothing. All they've done is gatekeep our scene. You get me? And now they've been dropped. So, but it's the reason why what's happened is they're gatekeeping the scene, but they don't understand how much of how much damaging the scene they're actually doing.
Yeah.
Because if we follow it down and we look at the platforms, I'm just talking about reset as a whole. I'm just talking about the platforms are there that we've got. We need to be doing better in terms of the development of up and coming talent, and not only talent, creators, because we have an industry. There's countries that don't have no industry, like Australia. They got good artists, but they have like one blog page. You get me? So we have actually the industry that we can push. So in my head, I'm saying, look, not only that, if we even look at football, yeah, and I see something online about Pep Guardiola, yeah, everyone that was working under him, even Arteta, bro, all their teams are doing crazy in the Bundesliga or in this league or in the Prem. You get me? And then we look at the UK and we look at the actual English like coaches, like old footballers, none of them's doing anything. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And when I talk about reset as a community, it's like when I speak about stuff that's happening with Spac Nation, like there needs to be a clear out of like all the madness,
the old stuff, and
then everyone
the
just
start again.
It's just about market share, bro. Like if the reason why the drill space and so much drill artists made so much money because there was market share, because everyone started doing it, there was an audience for it and whatnot and whatnot and whatnot. You get me? So what I'm saying is like, bro, if we keep on pushing through the same legend artists, then what's going on? Why? How on earth? We got an artist called SD Kid, and we got Fake Mink, and you got loads of these underground artists. But if you look at the industry reset, it's happened already with Wireless. They didn't book no A, B, C list artists. They booked none of them because they're overpriced. You get me? Who did they book? Well, the underground artists. What was the reaction for the people? Who are these artists on the lineup? Little that they know that the underground artists are doing crazy.
The numbers and the fans.
SD Kid is signed to Sincere, yeah? Big shout out to Sincere, yes? Stay Lizzy, yeah? Sincere's come from a rapper background and he's always been into fashion and what he's done. He's managed Fredo, multiple other artists, and boom, 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 boom. But SD Kid dropped an album in June. Bro, name how many artists has dropped that album, including Dave, including DBE. SD Kid's album is the most streamed album globally on Spotify. It's doing 6.5 million streams a day, fam. Yeah. Bro, he had 49,000 people queue up, to buy tickets for his Alexander Palace show.
Crazy.
49,000 people, bro. Fam, he's from the UK, bro.
Yeah, mental.
He raps. There's like a theory about who he is, yeah? He wears a mask. There's a little theory about who he is. Like, he's meant to be some American, you get me? Timothy, he's meant to be some American famous person, you get me? But I want you to understand, yeah? But if you look at all the rest of the underground scene, they're bigger than all our rappers that we know. Why is that? What is going on? And this is where, when I say these things, I'm saying, bro, like, they don't turn to us for nothing. You get me? They don't turn to us for nothing, but they've got like, there's about 15 X pages from America and the UK that they push the underground scene. You get me? And they do things totally different. Why are they connecting so much, bro? What is going on? So when I say industry and I see these things, I'm saying, bro, the reset's already happening with Wireless, bro. You can see it, bro. Artists that are signed, they make money from shows. If they're not, that's it. And man's not really streaming like that. So in the next year or 2 years or 3 years, trust me, artists that was probably turning over 200, 300K a year in 3 years could be turning over flipping 30, 40K if they're not putting their energy into, guys, click the link in bio, buy your hats, your t-shirts. Do you know what I mean? And actually moving as a movement.
They're going to have to do as a movement and diversify and do other things because the music ain't.
So who are we looking up to?
They should have been doing it already.
Okay, if we're really talk about this music thing, yeah, who do we look up to? Do we look up to Birdman? Who do we look up to? Do we look up to flipping, do you know what I mean? Who do we look up to? Who's the infrastructure who we look up to? Jay-Z? Do we look up to flipping Dame Dash?
Yeah.
What all the stuff they was doing? What was they doing, bro? What was their infrastructure? Clothing brand.
Yeah.
Clothing brand. How many CDs?
Going off the drinks, going off
What did Cameron say about Dame? He said that he done a joint venture with Dame. It was 50-50. And he knew that he had to sell like 20,000 copies to recoup. And after that, my man taught me the game.
Yeah.
Artists just drop music and that's enough.
Yeah.
DBE have 600-700 unreleased songs.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I talk to artists, how many unreleased songs, and they're playing me too and say, yeah, I need to go to the studio. Bro, do you even call yourself an artist? So when I say industry reset, it's like we've got flipping content creators or streamers. We've got BillyTheGoat. We've got Tyrone One MCs, we got Sam Hams, we got Muller Juice, we got you name it. Do you know what I mean? Like, then we have YouTube uploaders, like daily uploaders. You got myself, you got a few other people. Do you know what I'm trying to say, bro?
Tanks, whatever.
You get me? Tanks, Bushman Fruit. Do you know what I mean, bro? So, but then you got, there's loads of others. You get me? Of them that is my man that called me Belly Bounce. Belly Bounce. You get me?
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but it's gonna. Then you got Sis. There's a Sis that she's been doing good.
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about.
I don't know her name though. But I know you're talking.
She done a great breakdown with Gets about the Gets thing,
Yeah.
and I've seen her been doing the updates. Please forgive me, but she's sick. I've been seeing it. But what I'm trying to say, this is all new, so it's like fast paced. So I'm saying reset is if we go on TikTok, yeah, and some of us can binge through content, quick content. So why are we still back in 10 years ago where we're only dropping up one podcast a week? You need to be doing updates every single day. I might have consumed that. It's changed.
Yeah.
Do you get it? So when I say reset, I'm just saying, look,
a reset of everything.
A reset of everything.
How we approach things, how we go about things, what we align ourselves to, so everything.
Yeah. So I know when that happens, all the platforms that we do have, they will adjust to what the model works. So they're not going to be X'd out. They will adjust to the model works. And it's going to add value to everything.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
so
definitely makes sense. So just even saying that, like, I feel like music this year has definitely been in a funny place. So like in regards to like what music like are you listening to? Are you taking in? Because even me recently, I feel like the UK, there's been good music coming out of the UK that I've been messing with, but it's at the same time, I feel like the music space has gone, it's a bit up and down and it's a bit all over the place.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. This is why it's so crazy. I don't even really listen to music, you know. Like when I train, like
that's when I take in most of my music.
Little Torment just dropped another crazy project, bro. He's dropped two projects. He's dropped 2 projects this year. This last project, I kind of felt he's paying. Baby mum sent him back to jail. Every track I can see where his mindset is right now.
Was dope as well this year
bro,
as well. So
his second project is just as good as if not better.
Oh wow.
And I'm telling you. And then when I'm listening to his project, I'm just relating, but he's like, what he's going through, he's saying, right, flipping. He's getting an offer from a label deal, but he's currently on the run, and you can't even tell the label what's actually going on. So it's like, you get me? Like, bro, he's saying some mad stuff, you get me? But when I'm training, I listen to Little Torment. Obviously, Dave's my favorite artist. I listen to DBE. But I'll be honest with you, I will listen to old school stuff, music. I don't listen to music. I don't think there's actually really, really good music. Like DBE produced a sick project. Like the tune that they got with Popcorn, that's a proper song.
Yes, that's a good song.
You get me? But what I'm trying to say is like, bro, I don't really listen to music, bro. I don't really listen to music like that.
I definitely listen to music. Obviously, Torment's project is something I've been playing. I haven't listened to the new one. But I feel like, especially UK music, you know what? Not even just UK, globally, music's been...
It's a joke.
It's been... When I say globally, I mean our genre, hip-hop, rap, music has been like in decline.
Drake hasn't dropped like that.
Yeah, no one's really... And even if he's dropped stuff, but it's not really... Hasn't been that. Recently, I've been listening to Wale's new album that dropped the other day. It's sick. Very good quality album. Mm-hmm. And I'm also listening to YFN Lucci's album that dropped a few weeks ago.
How was that?
Good album, very good. It's definitely a YFN Lucci album, but there's definitely good songs that you can listen to and you can get along with. But besides that, the music's definitely from the UK ain't been great, and across the board, the music ain't been.
Do you think that Max B's music gonna hit?
I don't know.
So is it gonna be like another Bobby?
So obviously,
Bobby
look, hold
Smurdo?
tight, Max B. Look,
big up both of them, but is it? Because there's a lot of pressure. If you look at Bobby Smurdo,
have to look at I'm saying
it's a lot of pressure.
It's a lot of pressure, and we have to look at the history of artists coming out of prison and especially doing long times. It's different, like doing a year or two. You were hot and coming out.
How long did Max?
17 years.
17 years. And Bobby Smurdo done.
But like close to 10, 8 years or something.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have to look at it like this. When they do a long time, it's hard. So one of the first examples we saw of that was Shine. Now, Shine.
But he did have 1 and 2 bangers, but it wasn't like a.
No, but
he wasn't an album artist though.
Who? Shine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. His album was. Are you, bro? Stop. You ever had that
Shine wasn't an album artist.
His album that he dropped before he went to prison went triple platinum. He was one of the biggest artists on Bad Boy.
It's cool when you fucking with a nigga like me. It's cool when you're riding with a nigga like me.
Whoa.
That's a slappers. That's a slappers now.
Exactly.
That's a slappers.
Right. So remember, when he went prison, remember he was Bad Boy's biggest artist just after Biggie died.
Yeah,
so they're like,
RIP,
we got a new thing. He had the deep voice, he had everything. Boom. Visuals for his album was crazy. It went triple platinum.
Yeah.
Back then as well, that's like not a joke. Like you get me? So it went triple platinum, boom. He had the case, he went prison. He released the album while I was in prison, which was an okay album, but I don't think it done too well. I'm not sure on the exact numbers. But then he came out and there was a lot of pressure on him. Obviously, he went through his own transition. He come out Jewish, that, whatever he was doing. But he come out and he couldn't release it. He couldn't release music. I think he released one thing and then like realized, it's not for me. And he stopped. And then we see it a lot now. We look at Bobby Shmurda now, done a long time in prison.
They done him over, man, with the tour thing as well.
Yeah, but he weren't selling.
Yeah, he wasn't.
He weren't
selling. He got one song, bro. He has got one song.
Yeah, he's got one song. And then he had... I like the tune when he come out with him and Quavo, but it was just moving too fruity in the video, but that's his stage, innit? That's his stage. Old type Bobby, that's my guy, he's a real G. But yeah, he was moving a bit mad in the video, but we look at it across the board, like, and usually past results are usually an indication of like future success, innit? Yeah. So obviously every artist is different, but I felt like a lot of these artists, they couldn't catch on with what the new wave was or what's going on. Now Max B, dope artist for our era. Yeah, and he mostly inspired a lot of the wave artists now.
And him and French at the time was like a good sick duo.
Sick duo.
French has gone from here to there. He tried to do his bit, but bro, man's not there no more.
Yeah, French.
I'm married. Man's thing.
Remember, remember, French has got bangers, but French has fell off music for the past 3-4 years. Yeah. He ain't been there musically.
Yeah, because obviously,
like
marriage. But it's time for him to just cool off.
Just that musically, he's releasing. He's still on remixes and dropping tunes. But French is just not that. His time's come and gone. Do you know what I mean? He's still a respected artist. He's still gonna get bookings and still to make money off his catalog. Hats off to him. But I just don't know how it's gonna thing. And then we just saw recently, they just so if you don't know, there's a tour called the Boy Is Mine tour. Brandy and Monica are on tour now. So a lot of big celebrities have gone there. Like you see, Beyonce's gone there recently. We've seen they've bought out a bag of stars, bought out Mario, bought out a bag of artists. They just bought out Max B. So Monica bought out Max B on her set. Max B come out singing his tune, everyone, and then it's like the crowd was dull, bro. The crowd was like, couple people stood up, like older people recording, singing along. But if there's in the crowd, say if there's about 2,000 people you can see, bro, there's about 30 people standing up. Other people are sitting there like, looking unbothered. So, and obviously that's his old songs, whatever. They might not know the song, whatever. But it's just like he has to be able to drop music that connects and hits and whatever.
I feel like his transitions just got to be podcast. I think that's the best
He's
USP.
Funny as well. He's funny, but I don't know.
Bro, the best USP for Max 100%. B is the podcast space. What Mace and Cam's doing. Yeah. He needs to be like, you know what? I'm coming home. There's a bigger bag. No, of course you want to see music, but I'm coming home. Bro, Fat Joe, Jadakiss. Bro, I'm coming home. I can see this here. This here could, just like Joe Budden, this here could make me get $20 million a year.
You have to remember though, 100%, but you have to remember them lot of that. So look, if you look at Cameron and Mace, they fallen into their pocket. They do their little sports reviews and they get onto people and their chemistry and like how they speak is a lot of entertainment around because them two, not necessarily about their sports stuff. Yeah. Right. So look, if we look at, I see Made You Think on a post the other day, so a whole time Made You Think. If you look at Fat Joe and Jada's podcast now, they've kind of become an outlet. They got amazing chemistry, them and their back and forths, but they're kind of an outlet now for like artists to like preview their music. So a lot of artists are going there, playing their music, and people are like, raw, like, oh, this tune's sick. And it's like an outlet for them. So that's what they've kind of found their niche. I just don't know where Max will fall into. Hopefully he can come back, get with the right producers, get with the right artists, and make us some amazing music. And he's kind of tapped in. I see Joe Budden touch on it.
I see him with Sench, the boy Sench.
Yeah.
That was good on the day. You get me?
I think it was his French's birthday.
Yeah,
it was
French's
birthday.
Sench and Max B.
Because it was French's birthday and he invited French, most probably invited Sench and whatever.
Clean.
So yeah, hopefully he gets to the right people. And listen, Max B is a legend.
No, bro, legend.
He's
the wave god.
He started wave.
He started it, bro.
There was no wave before Max.
Wave. Yeah.
So do you know what I mean? So he started it. So I think hopefully, like I said, the artists that he needs to collab with, the producers that he needs to collab with will automatically pay homage, want to work with him, and hopefully he's on his craft, he's on his writing bag and can get serious and hopefully produce a good mixtape album and a couple of singles.
How do you think his mental is coming out to all that madness? I think that his mental's all over the place.
Bro, I'll be honest. See, there's a lot to take in it, especially doing this so long.
Get that cat, shut the door, because the cat's trying to come in. Quick. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, so seeing how his mental's been, like in regards to some of the interviews or whatever, he seems like funny and whatever, and they're saying he's still himself and whatever, but you never really know how these things affect you. You don't know how these things affect you.
It's affected, like...
You don't know how these things affect you.
Bro, even myself. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So his head must be... A lot of people turn to substances, bro.
Yeah, bro, listen.
To block out the...
100%.
Like, bro, there's too much going on. I've just come home. Let me just find my bearings. It might take him 6 months to even find his bearings.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, though, Max can come back and do a madness because Max B is one of the dopest artists.
Yeah.
That is.
Come on, man. Welcome home, the boy Max, man. Did you hear some funny stuff, though?
About?
Bro, I heard some funny stuff. Oh, no, you know Wack and just see all these
yes, about this. Well, listen, I don't know. Wack calls everyone everything under the sun. Obviously, usually he comes...
What did you hear?
I don't know. Usually, said he ratted, said he gave information to get his time knocked off. How do you hear someone do it, getting 75 years and only doing 18 or 17 out of them? Yeah. But I don't know. We don't know. Usually Wack does come with proof and whatever, but he ain't come with proof and he just said it to academics. So I don't really know. I didn't really dive into it because there's something every week with Wack 100. So
big shout out to Wack.
But yeah, man. But I've noticed this week you've had an interesting week, and there's a lot been going on within the sports world. But we'll talk about in the boxing one. But we'll talk about first. The other day you went for dinner and you met Conor Benn.
Yeah, I know Conor Benn. Well, I won't say I know Conor Benn, but I've met him before.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
congratulations on his big win over
man, big shout out to Conor Benn, man. And good peoples. I remember first time I met Conor Benn when little man was training for his fight during COVID. You get me?
Yes, there was a video of him. Yes,
and
training with
Conor
him.
Benn hit man up and invited man to match room. We went to actual match room. You get me?
Okay.
And we got content and film content and in my head I was thinking, and this is Conor Benn was still big then, and in my head I was like, bro, there's like for man to even call my man in, get content, I was thinking, my man's a good person, clean-hearted person, do you know what I mean? So obviously seeing his story and that, when he was going through the stuff that he was going through, I used to reach out to him and be like, big up, man, just keep on doing your thing. And then I watched one clip about him not too long ago where he's talking about he's on the cliff or he wanted to jump. That was kind of deep, you get me? So just to see like now how he's blown up and the fight and boom. And look, you know, you Banks, come on, man, that's man's family. Like you know, Banks, that's more man's family. You get me? Like obviously Banks and that. You get me? Yeah. So like even going for the dinner and chatting to him and reasoning with him. You get me? And he's like, bro, your thing's mad and he commented under the post like he's like He's just like, bro, I'm proud of you. You've managed. You're the only one that's come from that world that's managed to get up and leave and move to a country, and it's hard. Move to a city, you get me? It's hard. Yeah. So yeah, man, the dinner was proper, and you get me? I thought, you know what? I had to be a local fanboy and get a picture.
No, 100. You have to look at it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you said you had a relationship before, but what is sick about Conor Benn? I tell you what I rate as well a lot. What we don't see a lot, especially within our culture, right? Obviously, look, his dad's Nigel Benn, so obviously he most probably had, and he's the first to admit it, he had a great childhood and had multiple a little bit of slight advantages in his life. But what's so good about him that I respect about him is that he's a family man. He's someone he's younger than us. He's got married. He has his children, but he plays an active role in his children's life. He's married. He's with his thing, and just to see the relationship he has with his father. Remember, as you're growing up, remember, look, we all got dads and whatever. Some people got good relationships with their father, some don't. But in our culture, you don't really see a lot of positive black fathers in their children's in their children's life, like openly. Like, do you know what I mean? Besides, I'll be honest, besides Ian Wright and maybe Nigel Benn, you don't really see it within our culture. So me just seeing that, how his relationship with his dad is and how he's a family man and how he like all of that, I think, yeah, you know what? I have to salute it because these are the things we need as like black people to see like, yo, you can have a good relationship with your father or whatever. Do you know what I mean?
So, no, 100%. And what I respected about him is he didn't change. He ain't changed. Since the person who I met during COVID to now, it's the exact same. He hasn't let anything get to him. You get me? And I got talking to his manager and his manager's like, does a lot of travels everywhere. And he's loyal as well. You get me? So when I'm talking to him and he's like, bro, it was mad because he's like, I watch your content's sick. And bro, he was asking me about my content. I'm just like, bro, like, what you lot are doing is mad. You get me? You lot are in a whole different world. You get me? And
he's like, it's good. You can look, regardless of whatever, like the allegations or whatever, he proved it, whatever. People are always going to have opinions and
they have opinions with everyone. Now.
No, 100%. That's my point.
Like everyone.
No, 100%.
You can be perfect,
my thing with
and
these
they'll
people,
tell you're flipping the industry plant.
Yeah, so
like,
it's like
you be perfect, you're industry plant.
Yeah, so it's like
Fuck
my
them,
thing
bro.
is like as well. Obviously, going into like more of the boxing stuff, there's been so many like top class athletes. If we have that energy for Conor Benn, let's have that energy for Tyson Fury because he got caught cheating. Let's have that energy for Canelo because he got caught cheating. So do you know what I mean? We have to have this same energy for everyone else. But it was like attack Conor Benn, selective attack Conor Benn. Oh, he's a cheater. He's this and that. Cool. When they done he spent. Remember, I watched a thing on him talking. And Eddie Hearn talking. Remember, he spent his life savings to prove himself innocent, bro. He could have admitted guilt, took a 2-year ban, and not had to pay no money. But because he had to go through the court findings and everything, he had to pay. He spent his whole life savings. And watch an interview on another podcast, him saying to his missus, like, look, it's either like I got to spend all this money and sell all the cars and put the house up for sale to prove my innocence, but you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna do it. And his missus said, nah, because this is gonna bother you because you know you ain't done nothing wrong.
Yeah, mad.
So do whatever you have to do to thing. And look, it paid off for him because he proved he's innocent, what he wanted to do himself.
Win.
And then he went now, and he just 2 fights, cleared 15, 16 million.
Butters. Big butter. Internet ready. Yeah? Conor, I should have asked you for a fiver, yeah? I should have asked you for a fiver, internet ready. Next time, listen.
Salute
to Conor.
Salute to Conor Benn.
Come on, man.
Staying on the boxing thing now, big butters were big out the stratosphere numbers.
Yeah.
Joshua versus Jake Paul. What's your thoughts on it? I'm going to give my thoughts after.
Yeah. Okay, this is my honest thoughts on Joshua.
I see you done a video on it as well.
So Joshua's man's guy. Bro, I just think that it's a genius. I just think that as a quick paycheck is he's coming to the end. Fuck a legacy, bro. He's got legacy, yeah. And I think this one here is for the youth, bro. It's for the kids, it's for the youth. And Jake Paul is a marketing genius. He's one of the best to ever do it. No matter what you say about him, he's one of the best to ever do it. And for the fact that he's in conversation with all the big boys and they all want to fight him because of the money, it speaks for itself. And bro, it's just called a spade, bro. Like, he's fighting him to get ready for the Tyson Fury fight. We've been trying to get a Tyson Fury fight for the past 5-6 years, and both of them kept on losing and trying to get back their belt and kept on losing. And we're in this position now, bro. So it's like, okay, cool. My man knocks out Jake Paul. You get me? The only thing is, which I know that AJ is an honourable person because he knocked out Ngannou. You get me? Knocked him out. So the only thing is he just needs to knock man out. Stop playing games. I don't want to hear no games. Knock out my man and announce this fight with flipping Tyson Fury and then both of you lot flipping, both of you lot retire. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen.
Bro, look, and exactly what you said, right? Like, I'm fully in agreement with you. Because you have to look at it like this. Everyone says, oh, it's messing up his legacy, it's this, it's that. Bro, I shall be honest, yeah? Legacy means nothing without bread, bro.
100%.
You can have the best legacy in the world, but he's broke. How much boxers do we know who's got a great legacy, but my man's broke. Oh, yeah, he got nothing. Oh, my man's signing on. My man's this. Oh, then they start attacking his character. Oh, well, he's broke because he had so many baby mums. Oh, he's broke because he lived a high life. Oh, he's broke because this. Listen, legacy means nothing, bro. Yeah. And what we also have to remember, this is going to be a career high for Anthony Joshua. I estimated £70 million. Yeah. This is for an easy night's work. But also, everyone's like, oh, AJ's got money. Why does he need more money? Yeah, AJ has got money, but we don't know how much people he helps, how much people he relies on, what's he invested in, what's he doing. No, we don't know his business because he keeps himself very private. Yeah. So I'm not saying he's in need of money, but he might have a bigger plan for his money. He might want to set up more generational wealth. Yeah. He might want to give back to the community. He might have a business project he's trying to do. Yeah. So if he has to say, look, I'm going to go take an easy night's work for £70 million, you guys can fuck off because I was going to do that anyway. Yeah. Because if we look at the roadmap that Eddie Hearn mapped out, Eddie Hearn said it before the fight was announced. Eddie said, look, we were going to take a small fight at the end of the year on an undercard, 8-rounder. Yeah. Then we were going to have a fight in February. Then we were going to announce try and get the Tyson Fury fight in September next year. Yeah. He said, look, the only difference is that we're taking a fight that is an 8-rounder for 100 times more money than we were anyway.
And why?
So he's like, Christmas came early. Yeah. So if that was the plan,
why the hell are we going to fight another nobody and then the critics are going to be like,
and he would have mostly got like $1 million for it.
Do you get it? Would have got, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, he fought someone, no one knows him. Oh, he just about won that. What? Come on, guys. So, guys, let's be realistic, please. Please, please be realistic.
The only thing I say with AJ, I can't lie, he needs to blitz him one round, lift him up.
Yeah. Because sometimes he's not internet ready. Sometimes
AJ's
he's not internet ready, bro.
And I think we're kind of harsh. Like, AJ's mostly going to see this as well. But I think as people, we're kind of harsh on AJ because we look at AJ as one of us. Like, he's one of the man them. He's from where we're from and whatever. So when we see him lose, we look at it's like one of your brethrens or someone, you joke, man.
But no matter what, we all support him.
No, 100%. Bro, let me give you a joke.
AJ can have 10 fights.
Let me give you a joke about AJ, bro. AJ is most probably the only boxer within our era ever that I've ever seen that makes all the gyal come out to watch his fights. The girls will come out like, I'm watching, who's AJ, I'm watching it, everyone, all the girls come to watch AJ. Yeah. So what he's done for the sport of British boxing, like getting eyes to the sport, bro. You can't, man has to support AJ, bro. Yeah. If you don't support him, that's a hater, bro. I'll be honest. In my opinion, anyway. Yeah. So man. Hold tight, AJ. Hopefully, like I said, he goes in with this fight and absolutely knocks him out.
Nah, 100%.
So what else has been going on, man? Talk to me, Bounce, man. What else has been going on? I've seen a few things. I can't lie. I've seen if we jump back into the music space, I've seen a few things, man. What do you think of this? Clavish just dropped a new
CC.
Yeah, CC, and Fredo kind of hit back.
Yeah, man. I think it's just PR, to be honest. But I think, have you got it up? He said Fredo in his hit back. I think Fredo. Clavish dropped, obviously everyone backstory, what happened in Australia and mix up and over feature money and some misunderstanding. You get me? And then this is what I think is I don't really know Fredo to comment under people's posts, for one. You get me? And then for two, it's like he said some things that it could be not PR. You get me? or CC, I never see you no mash, and CC run, and I'm waiting for my apology. But so it's like, I don't know. But you know man's thing with my man, like, it's just like, bro, fam, you're the biggest patty going, bro. So it's like, no disrespect, but it's like, bro, you've probably never held a machine before anyway yourself. So it's like, sorry to put you in the midst, but it's like, you get me? And in my head, it's like, not even just on the back of that, it's just like a man's character. If there's like little small disagreements, let's just put it that way, bro. Let's make it small disagreements. Don't flipping do weird stuff or make weird phone calls or do weird stuff because it's like don't put that energy out there because it's like, do you know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm kind of saying, innit?
Yeah.
Don't put that energy out there because fam, like energy is like meets like. Get me, bro? And it's like, bro, when you hear weird stuff and it's like, bro, like when people say weird stuff, what do you think is gonna happen? How do you think this is gonna end? It's never gonna be a happily ever ending, you know what I mean? But going on to that, I just think it's PR. I think it's PR with Clavish. Obviously, Clavish hasn't dropped in a while. He's still trying to figure it out. He's had some great success with a few tracks, projects. He was with Polydor. You get me? Then obviously he's saying that his label dropped him. Then he went with Colin. But then I think recently, I looked at his link. I think he's dropping with Ditto.
Okay.
You get me? So he's independent.
Yeah.
And I think that they saw that their differences. I think that was great PR, looking at it, that will promote the song. You get me? To drop. Because I can't see my man writing all of that under a man's post. That's not Fredo. You don't really do that.
No, hopefully we have sort of differences. The Clavish tune I kind of liked. I kind of liked it, but I didn't really. Sometimes Clavish, for me personally, it sounds a bit the same going like on a lot of the songs. But that I see what he was trying to do with the song. In regards to Fredo, I don't know where he's at now, but I see him literally post the other day. Him in Nigeria. The only thing I could say about Fredo though, he keeps the swag consistent, bro. He's swagging all the time.
Yeah.
He's swagging all the time.
Yeah. Clean.
Swag's mad. He's always swagging. So yeah, hold tight, Fredo, on that. But I see he was in Nigeria. This kind of leads on to my next thing, because we'll just cover that briefly. But it leads on to my next thing. So we see him in Nigeria, and I don't know if he's still there or if it's old pictures. But with Burna Boy, and he was in Nigeria or whatever, and they were together. But then like we see now, because I want to talk about like what artists do. Do you feel like when artists get to the top, sometimes they let the fame get to their head? Because the reason why I say this is like we just see Burna Boy now the other day. He was at a show recently and a girl fell asleep.
I saw that one.
The girl fell asleep at his show.
Yeah.
And he stopped the whole show and said, yo, tell her wake up. Actually,
I'm not
performing
till she goes.
Yeah. She has to cut.
Yeah.
I'm not performing another song.
Yeah.
And then obviously there was a video came out.
She said that she lost her youth.
Yeah, she lost her youth, so she was so she was
going
tired.
through it.
So she explained her thing, and then
Burna got bad backlash.
And then because he got backlash, but then his response even got a lot more backlash.
What did he say?
So there was a video, and on his Instagram response, he said it was taken out of context. In the video, he said that the stage that he's at in his life and his career, his fans need to have money. All he cares about. He said? Yes. He said, his fans, all I care about is my fans having money. Huh? That's what my fans need to make sure my fans...
Hey, Burna Boy, what going for that, Akhi, man?
So he said this, but then he done a series of Instagram post responses saying basically that was taken out of context and whatever, and people never talk about the good stuff I do and the stuff I do to help fans or whatever, and then you guys want to... Yeah,
but of course people are going to talk about the negative.
And
because,
rub me out and
bro,
saying whatever.
It's a publicly embarrassment. Someone's falling asleep at an event. You don't even know even if they got medical issues or why that person's falling asleep. You just looked at it, that the person falling asleep. That person could be going through it. Like she lost a child, I think, I remember.
Yeah.
So it's like your response now is, okay, cool, bro, you've made it in life. Alhamdulillah. But bro, I feel like artists, like the question, look, there's two different sides. There's that side of things where we actually forget certain things, and your response is like, come on, bro. Like, you was once at the bottom. Like, he was humble once. Do you know what I mean? Then on the flip side of artists, like artists are more celebrities than musicians. So it's like they got the celebrity status. So they're more of a celebrity than actually putting in the work as a musician that what they used to do. And I've been, obviously since that's been happening it's so mad how the narrative on the internet can be pushed, because since that Burna Boy stuff's been happening, all they've been doing is just trying to mock him, trying to put it in people's heads that, oh yeah, my man's not selling no shows.
Yeah.
And he's in America, you get me? So it's cool, he's not selling much shows. But his shows are empty. Like, oh, this is 20,000 capacity and there's only 5,000 people here. I've seen it 3 times, bro. Like in different locations. But they're pushing it out. Like now they're like, before they wasn't doing that. So it's like, because of, but it can shows you the domino effect of something. If you say something wrong, it's like these other pages and all these people can be like, actually, you was one of us, but obviously we're not one of you no more. You just look down at us. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I think Burna Boy is a dope artist, sick, like he makes some like dope music, like. But I feel like, and obviously this is just my opinion, outsider looking in, so I obviously don't know him from anywhere. But I felt like, because he's at the stage he's at now, because he's no less than $1 million a show, 100% impossible. So no less than even mostly more, mostly even 1.5. That's how big of an artist he is. So mostly at the stage he's at now, he mostly don't care like a lot about the fans. And remember, a lot of the shows are generic because they put together a little collage of things of that stuff that he's done at his shows, like how he's dealt with fans and people coming out to him. Yeah, like
what?
Obviously,
So you know about?
Yeah, so there's one, but that was understandable. There's one where someone jumped on stage to give him a hug, and he like pushed him, like move from me, like whatever. And then there was one where like fans were getting excited, and then like someone must have threw something on stage, but not nothing mad, but just threw something on stage, and he's like, "Rah, I've been performing here for an extra 20 minutes. I was only meant to perform for half an hour. I'm giving you guys close to an hour show. You know what? Ban everyone. Like, because this person threw this thing, ruined everything for all of you. I'm gone." And stormed off stage.
Yeah, I've been seeing them.
So, do you know what I mean? So, obviously, I just feel like, because he's most probably getting so much money. Yeah. Like, and remember, he obviously mostly got a high lifestyle, whatever, but he lives in Nigeria, innit? Yeah. That's where he mainly resides, innit? Yeah. So, his money's going far for him. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Course, so, and he's mostly living an extremely lavish life. Yeah, of course. Over there. So maybe the money's got to his head where he feels like I don't want to say he's better than anybody, but he's mostly feeling like his tolerance is low. To anything he finds is bullshit, his tolerance is low. Yeah. That's what it looks like, innit? Yeah. He's thinking, I ain't got time for this. Like, do you know what I mean? So I think sometimes, obviously, maybe this situation might humble him or make him look at things a bit differently or whatever. But it's mad, like you said, the narrative they're pushing now.
It's a mad narrative, bro. I see it. I'm like, you know, when I'm thinking like the giant.
Yeah, because regardless, he's a big boy in this thing. To be honest, I don't think it's a phase. I think
it's a phase, man. I think in Nigeria, he's the man.
He's the man. I think,
you know
obviously,
what I mean?
As time
passes, it's American tour. It's gonna be. Do you know what I mean? They were trying to push. Oh, we don't listen to Burna Boy. We listen to Davido. Bring Davido. This is what they were saying. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes for him. But
yeah, clean.
I say we got a couple other things going on as well. I seen so recently, like I told you, because this is stuff that's been happening online. So we saw online, we see Beyoncé and Jay-Z have been making a few public appearances, more of recent. To be honest, I'm sure they make a lot of public appearances, but I feel like the past week or so, we're seeing a lot more of them.
Yeah. Why? What they got coming? They got.
Well, I don't know, but we've seen them a lot.
Probably.
Yeah, most probably. Yeah. But we've seen them. I was mentioning about the Monica and Brandy's tour, the Boy Is Mine tour. They've gone to like 2 different dates of the Boy Is Mine tour.
Oh, dope.
As a couple, like supporting them and whatever, with their children as well. Obviously, Brandy and Monica, dope artists.
Yeah.
Old school.
And then,
and then they've done, also on that tour, they brought out like Maya, that's like my ultimate. That's and Kelly Rowland's on the tour as well. So like my two crushes as a kid was definitely Maya and Kelly Rowland. Like, and they still look good to this day. Like clean. Like the old gal clean. But
Man
so we
said
see
the old gal, listen, trigger warning. Hey, he's not internet ready,
sorry,
beautiful women,
the mature.
Yeah, the mature. Word it right, women. Please, because listen, I ain't trying to get at it saying your bredgen, your short bredgen. You get me? They were to say your short bredgen, yeah? Little legs.
You idiot.
Little legs.
This guy, he's not
internet ready.
He's projected because he's overweight. He's projected because he's overweight. That's all he's
Little
doing.
legs, big belly bounce.
No, but we go and then we seen the thing. But now a lot of people, and then they done another outing with Lewis Hamilton. I just see it yesterday. Sick. Lewis Hamilton was just before the F1. He took them round the track in a Ferrari car. Oh yeah. So some souped up Ferrari car. He took Jay-Z and Beyonce of a lap of a track.
Okay.
Breezing. There's a reaction of them enjoying themselves. Yeah. But on both of these two outings, everyone's been responding to how Beyonce looks.
She looks old.
She looks old. Now, Beyonce, beautiful woman. Yeah. She's given us. Beyonce has been a star since I've been like 13.
Yeah, of course.
She's literally been a star.
So what did they expect though?
No, exactly. But obviously,
because they haven't seen her.
Yeah, because she hasn't been seen. She done a tour last year, but from the tour till now, she obviously looks different. Yeah. But obviously, when you're on tour,
she's put on weight or
yeah, she's put on a bit of weight. Yeah. But obviously, you have to understand. One, she's a mother. She's had children, or whatever. But she's taken her time off.
Yeah.
She's mostly chilling. She's not on stage or training, running up and down, burning 4,000 calories, 5,000 calories a day. So obviously she's gonna put on her. She's mostly in her mummy bag, like doing her thing, chilling at home, looking after her kids. Yeah. But a lot of people online have been getting onto her, like because of her weight gain and how she looks different in the face. I think which is kind of unfair.
Yeah, of course.
Like, listen, women are women.
But critics are critics.
Yeah,
they're always gonna. They're always gonna. And America is a tough crowd, bro.
Yeah.
America as a whole, bro. They're a tough crowd.
I think she looks good, to be fair. I'm not sure of her exact age. I can't remember her exact age.
Okay.
I think she's most probably just hit 40.
Okay.
Early 40s, so but she looks amazing. I still think she looks amazing, but I just find it like quite upsetting, man, because you can't like get on to people like so much, like because like I said, she's been giving us hits. And she's been dropping music for years.
1 minute they love you, then they hate you, then they love you, then...
Yeah, like... So
but the game is, you have to be nonchalant. Get me, Afi?
You got it right, Afi.
Yeah, you got to be nonchalant. Yeah, internet ready. I told you, this podcast here is a different settings, you get me? The upgrade, yeah? Talk to man nice. You have to be nonchalant, Afi, yeah? So, yeah, bro, you have to be nonchalant, Like, you just have to be the villain.
She's not even bothered. I just felt like it was... Obviously, I just felt it was a bit unfair. Like,
she's used to it, innit? But the weight thing on a woman, you're bothered at.
Yeah.
That is bothering. Like, everything else, you can put mad theories, but the weight thing, as a woman, you are like a woman. Man tell you get me? One gal told him one time, we was just in the food place, and one gal, he tried to say he's a personal trainer. She said, personal trainer. She just started laughing, saying, "Bro,
nah, I tell you what happened.
Little legs."
She said, "No, you don't look like a personal trainer." But when I back the top,
he wasn't internet ready, Achi.
Now I just got one of them faces.
You get me? You know one of them man just chat.
My face is a bit chubby, even when I'm slim.
Get me?
That's all it
joke,
is.
man.
That's
you get me? Joke, man.
My face is a bit
This guy's
chubby.
a proper joke, man.
When I'm slim, my face is still chubby. But when I back the top, she said, sorry, you got the muscle.
You get me? But he is one guy, yeah, he's the most conscious,
do you know what?
Conscious, insecure guy. When it comes to his weight, he's just like, do you
know what? Like, weight's a serious. No, weight is a serious thing, and obviously, if you've had problems with your weight, which you know about, if you have problems with your weight, it can be sensitive, especially when you put on weight and then you've lost it. And then you put it back on and you're yo-yoing it. It's a very touchy subject, isn't it? It's hard, isn't it? But I am. But right now, I'm low. I'm about 89, 88 kg. I'm down. So I'm feeling myself a little piece. So, you know what I mean? But I just think like sometimes, like especially with the stars, I feel like and I think sometimes people on social media, they never really like understand like what someone's going through, and they were quick to like comment.
No,
like,
they think that man's not human, act. That's why I bugged out. I'm going mad because they actually think man's not human.
Yeah, no, 100.
Like people that have following, they think that man don't have no feelings.
Yeah.
They say crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Bro, obviously man's numb to it, but I see it affects people. It affects certain people.
100%, man.
It definitely affects you. I don't think you've been trolled yet. When they come for you, you're gonna be like, oh my days.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You better be mindful of the stuff that you say online because, bro, your wording needs to be. You say anything at one little, bro, they're coming for you, bro.
No, we just see it.
And I'm not defending you. I ain't doing no updates. I ain't doing no updates with no defending. I'll do a reaction saying, yo, my co-host said this. Let me know in the comments what you think.
He wants to leave man to hang out to dry. He's always telling me, he's always like, yeah, bro, man, just be yourself, man.
See,
don't
myself, so you're not yourself.
He's like, be yourself. I said, no, I'm be yourself. He's like, nah, man, you try to be too politically correct. You try to sit on the fence. He wants me to rub out. He wants me to get attacked. He wants me, bro. He wants me to get trolled.
I don't.
This is what I'm gonna say. No, you're a bad kid, secretly. You do.
No,
and that's what you said. You said, I'm not coming to you on the fence. You want man to rub out. You're a sick man.
Hey, bro, you see the day that you rub out, I'm reacting saying, my co-host done this, and he rubbed out. And in there, I'm just not saying nothing. I'm just reacting to what's going on.
Nah, fuck you know, but no.
Obviously, going on podcasts, talking to podcasts, like obviously we're talking about podcasts. I see the boy RTM. I see the RTM, the podcast space. I see OG, Young Spray, Chronic. You get me? Hey, we're here now. We're on the sofa, Ake. Yeah? No, I see them. Obviously, they made Spray. I think it was in Dominica for like a month.
Yeah.
So while I was in Dominica, there was a civil war happening. Online with Justo, Chronic. Bro, there was a civil war. There was people getting run down with flipping head bust. You know what I mean, bro? So obviously Spray hasn't been there to react. So right now he just dropped today, been doing his segments and Bouncer's guy mad again. He said he said it for everyone. Like, bro, he said it for everyone. So I wanted Aki.
No, you know what? To be fair, I see a clip of it. I haven't watched the full thing.
I watched it. It was funny.
Yeah.
Nah, he didn't send for me like that. It was like a banner.
It seemed quite light-hearted and whatever.
Yeah, it was.
And he said, no, what I did see is like, I know what internet ready means now.
He said, bro, I'm getting out of the algorithm. He's saying, bro, I'm replying quickly. Sometimes, yes, you have to reply. My views are dropping. Don't worry, you're going to get some of this wine. You know? Bro, I watched it. Do you know what it is? You know, sometimes you see your name in the title. So I try. I might not watch it yet. Like I see my name. All right, let's see what disrespect I'm gonna get. I have to build myself up for it.
Yeah.
So I see a next man's name in the title. So I thought, there's corn going that way. So I thought, Spray's gonna shoot some corn onto my man. Bro, I was in there like 50% of that title. It was about me, so I had to listen to it. Anyway, you get me. And you know why it's funny? Because obviously. Fam, remember I'm doing the seminar? Boom, 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 boom. Bro, on Sunday, my man messaged me, hey, you here for the seminar? Where's your seminar? Spray hit me. Where's your seminar? He get me. So like, boom. I was like, push back the date. So when I'm watching the thing, he's mentioned it where?
Yeah, I've been already. I just pulled up at the seminar.
No, he's like, bro, you know, like, man, just don't do the talking thing too much. I wanted to see where his seminar is. You get me? Like, so he's like, bro, I hit him up, like, you know, he's like, bro, I just pull up at the seminar. But he hit me. And a couple of the other brothers, like, of his sense, hit me like, where's the seminar? So I was like, raw, like he's not waiting to pull up at the seminar. You get me? It was funny, but it's funny because when I announced the seminar, all the big bros were like, yo, I'm coming to the seminar. You know, like big acts. So in my head, I was thinking, this person. Now I'm thinking, oh shit, it's a gangster seminar. This is meant to be a music one. You just leave it alone. I don't want you lot rolling up to the seminar.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, obviously flipping. When I watched RTM podcast, I was happy to see them like back dropping new, and it made me realize how important they are for the scene. So, because just watching it, it's like, man relates to RTM. I relate to Winners Talking. I relate to No Behavior. Do you know what I mean? But when I watched his podcast, it was so, it's like raw toxic. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you watch it, but and they're smart. The only one addition that I'll always say that they need to get back is Pinky Notes, innit? But Pinky Notes thought you were bigger and better than the program, innit? Yeah. And it kind of, the reality is the reality now. It's not easy, bro. Yeah, it's not easy, is it?
Yeah, it's hard, bro.
Like, this space is not easy, bro. Like, to get views or to get listeners or to get retention is not easy, bro.
You're spending money and you're not seeing no return on your money.
Yes, bro.
You might spend, I don't know, just renting a space, getting people to come, paying for whatever you pay.
Monthly.
You might be paying like, monthly, you're going to spend a couple racks. If you're going to do, let's do one episode, let's just say you do one episode a week, you're going to spend anywhere to £300 to £500 easily. On the episode, each episode.
On each episode, you're going to spend three bills. And if you're not getting the numbers, the investment, it might will take you 2-3 years to even to double back on like start.
So you're thinking, especially in the UK, the price of everything and the climate, the inflation, everything.
Yeah, when you think about that, that's like 12 bills a month for episodes.
Come on, bro. That's on the cheaper side.
That's on the cheaper. You got audio editing.
All right.
You got audio editing. You got editing. You got the.
So you're looking at anywhere between £1,200 to £2,000 just to drop per month to drop one episode a week. That's what you're roughly looking at. And if you're not seeing that back straight away, that's an extra. What's that? That's what, 24 grand a year.
Yeah. No.
Who's got that spare, bro?
Yeah. No.
I'm not seeing nothing back. Do you know what I mean,
bro?
It's not.
This is why a lot of podcasts come and go.
Come on, bro.
And this is why people like Chuckie ain't got a podcast. No disrespect to Chuckie, but I'm just saying because what he said.
He come out and did say some stuff. He said that the podcast space is embarrassing.
Yeah, bro.
And he said he kind of said some stuff about you. And listen, I actually like Chuckie. Chuckie's man's brethren. He always shows me love. Like, he's always shown, man. I met him, to be honest, I met him through you.
Yeah.
But
I thought he was man's brethren.
Yeah, so Chuckie's always shown man love. Always, like, when I post stuff on Instagram or whatever, or I speak something positive, he'll always message me, keep doing what you're doing, keep things. So I think at some point he's definitely most probably in a bad space.
I think that
at the moment, but he definitely should have come out.
I can't lie. Watching the podcast, I think that it ate him up inside the fact that Spray is in the position that he's in. And
considering that he started.
Yes, bro.
He started
yes, bro. And
British
he
podcast space.
just fell off and just didn't do nothing. Like, bro, remember, you see, as a street man and a gangster, Spray, he wasn't meant to drop a podcast once a week for 5 years consecutively, bro.
Yeah.
He wasn't meant to do big numbers, make 6 figures a year from a podcast and work for himself. He wasn't meant to put his kids through private school or build water wells. He wasn't meant to do that. Yeah. So now you've gone on a platform, and because your man's doing updates, bro, if you don't like something, you don't like something. You've done it before. Remember I told you before he started doing weird stuff online and I added him and we kind of half had that argument. Then you've gone on a platform and you've kind of half rubbed me out like, do I need to fake my punch? You broke my nose, bro, and I thought, you know what, the people flipping. Yeah, and I didn't fake it, bro.
Your nose really did get broken,
bro. Bust my nose and flipping. I just thought, let me give the people what they want to see.
Yeah, bro, but
it wasn't that deep,
bro. And it wasn't that deep, but like I said, that's something that you done that obviously showed you more, like it showed you some people who were for you and was against you and whatever. So there was more to it than just putting it out there.
And he was one of the people who were against me. That's it. It's
and
what
to
it
be
is.
honest, it was quite
And the reason
funny.
why I say he was one of the people that are against me, because he was a man.
But you know what I don't get? He was, bro, obviously I've been there. Bro, we can say he used to message you privately and pick you up.
We said it, but this is why he's a weirdo, fam. Because I tell you why he's a weirdo is, this is how I know he was one of the people that were against me. And I think he will be for, man, because, bro, you saw all of that happening. You didn't message, man, to see how I am, but then you go online and be the quick first person to talk about, do you think I need to be that bouncer to do that? But hold on, I had to even look back and you messaged me to see how I was. You didn't message me to see how I was. So when it happened, you saw it, but you didn't message, man. And then when man's kind of, I'm letting you know, bro, you're bitter old, and furthermore, you wanted me to pay you 5 bags or 10 bags or whatever it was, 10 bags or whatever it was, 5 bills a show, you know, bro. 5 fucking £100 a show for you to live and stay in my villa for me to film for you. You wanted me to pay £500 a show or so, all this mix up, bro. Like, in my head, I'm saying, bro, like, and I understand the way how you're projecting in it. You were just so upset, fam, that you had no money. But it's, bro, we all got the same 24 hours a day. Like, who says that? Molly May. We all got the same 24 hours a day, and that's why he was so upset. But he was upset. He mentioned Spray. He mentioned man. It's like, bro, don't mention man, because man's always helping you, bro. And then what makes it worse? You flipping talk about putting up things. My man came to me when he was at the lowest point of his time, and his mental health he was dealing with mental health. So hold on. So you want to mention?
Chuckie put it up.
Yeah,
oh,
bro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm saying, hold on. You want to mention the lowest point of what was going on with me? So you mentioned that as my L about the lowest. So I came to you as the lowest point. But you got Chuckie. You're forgetting, bro, that I've never come at you, bro. You've just rubbed me out, and I've just replied to you and just told you the truth, bro. You're projecting. You're old. You're bitter, and you're being a hater, fam. Get up and do it. You have no money. Get up and do it. And furthermore, no one from your ends actually rates you. Furthermore, you're doing weird stuff, and the man then wanted me to go more in on you, but I didn't. And in my head, I was just like, but separately, it was like, bro, but that's what happens. I realized when you start getting numbers and you start being in a position, if you don't agree with something, you don't agree with something, remove yourself from it, bro. But you don't need to go online.
And there's a way of saying things as well. You can have an opinion on something, but it's the way in which you say it, innit? Yeah. So like, you could have said, oh yeah, you don't agree with the podcast space now, and whatever.
What Jaja said. Boom, reset. Yeah, obviously I don't agree with everything what's going on over there, but the reset stuff, it needs to happen. Boom. My man's just con and just started like, and I can see it. I could just see it with a man, and I'm just like, bro, tricky, man. Then you say, if it's disrespect, then it's tricky. I've never ever known you to be any form of bad boy, bro. And we come from different generations. Sorry, but in my head, I'm saying, you've just dissed me and then said if it's disrespect. So if I see you and knock you out now, then what happens? Because I'm capable of thinking like that, seeing, and that's what I'm known for doing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Someone does weird stuff. Okay, cool. I'm not going to say that. See, man, then what happens, bro? Because it's like, bro, you're not known to be any form of bad boy. For you to even say, if you've dissed, man, then you come on and say, oh, is it disrespect?
Obviously, that's just all hypothetical. We're not saying anything's going to happen to Tree.
No, I'm not saying anything's going to happen. I'm just saying hypothetical. But I'm saying like, but I'm saying, bro, see, man, we're all the same people. We're saying like, man can see man online. Look, everything that I say, I own up to the stuff. So I know that if I say something online and I get got, bro, it's the game. Charge to the game. It happened. Like, this is what will happen. If you say mad stuff, that could happen to you. But I'm saying, if you say mad stuff about me, I'm not one of them people that's going to walk down the road and be like, oh, salaam alaikum, hello. I'm going to run up to man, bro. We're going to fight. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
It's whatever you say, stand on it, innit? And there's no what comes with it,
and that's it, bro. And in my head, I'm saying, bro, this is a brother that there's been no issues, but because you're seeing how the state, if it's so good, then come jump in the podcast world and teach us. You're the king. You started this. Teach us, brother. Please help us. Teach us, bro. You get me? Because you're making it seem like, yo, like I am bro, forget who cares about all of that who started it. It happened the same thing with me with Wicked and Bad. Who cares? No one loves you. No one loves you. Who the cares was the first person that done anything. No one loves you. Do it. Do better. Do you know what I mean? And then he comes back in the space, but whatever's happened to him, or Spray reacting to him, or me reacting to him, bro, he done it to himself. So that's how I see it, man.
Yeah, man. Hopefully, like I said, he can hopefully realize, because I felt like it was a bit of an underhand thing, just knowing that he definitely did reach out to you, did used to message you and whatever. Like I said, I've met him through you. So yeah.
Weirdo, bro. Bro, there's many stuff that man's done but man won't mention. So it's like for a man to come and say, oh, when he was at his lowest point, bro, why are you even mentioning that, bro? I'm literally responding because you just tried to rub me out. I haven't come online trying to rub you out. You tried to rub me out. So it's like, do you know what I'm trying to say? No, funny people, man.
Hopefully you can just hopefully you can pattern up, realise I'm strong.
Yeah,
Chuckie,
of course.
pattern up, man. You're my brother, man. Pattern up, man.
Yeah.
But
He's going to write his paragraphs online when only flipping 200 people's going to see it. No one don't care about them paragraphs on his story, bro. He writes paragraphs upon paragraphs too. I can't even read anyway. So it's like, you just start going mad. I can't read anyway, fam.
Let me give you a joke. I was watching a clip of you online, yeah, and you were reading out a DM, yeah. And then, I'm a little bit of a comment reader. So I went to the comments there and the person said, bro, Bouncer's reading. I'm like 5 lines ahead of him. Like, he might as well just put it up on screen. Guys, reading so slow. He said he's reading so slow. It's so good. I'm 5 lines ahead of him. I was busting up. I found that line hilarious still.
That's it, bro.
No, but we feel that. But obviously talking still about the podcast space and whatever. Yeah. We see now, like, I feel like the podcast space is mad. It's thriving, but also like down to like the streaming space as well. But there's been a couple of mad stuff going on in the streaming space, but I didn't know. Obviously, old tap BillyTheGoat as well. We just done something sick with him.
Alfie, turn on the AC again, please.
We done, so whole tap BillyTheGoat.
Yeah.
We done something sick with him. The everything with the streaming space is going off mad. But I see 2 things now that's happened in the streaming space that I haven't watched the full stream, so I don't exactly know. But the first one was, did you see this BillyTheGoat guy getting pressed with the Irish lot?
What, in Ireland?
In Ireland.
No? What happened?
So, but I don't know if it's a stunt, but it's because the youth's accent was throwing me off.
Yeah.
So the youths come.
I see them doing a cypher and all
So he was
things.
in there doing a stream with some youths and whatever. And then the youths just come, like, the clip I've seen, the youths bugging out like, yo, yeah, you need to check in. I don't know what you think's going on, like, da-da-da-da-da. You need to check in. But he's saying it in his accent, like, you need to check in. I don't know what you think this is. Like, you can come here and do this and do that. But the youth's obviously in the crib doing the stream with him. So it's, Billy, Billy's a sick youth. So he's got a face, his face is dead, and he's looked at the youth and gone, so what did you want me to do? Like, the youth's like, no, you need to come rap at 16 or something. Billy's gone, bro, if you think I'm gonna rap at 16, you must be fucking out of your mind. So the youth starts spazzing. Like, what? Youths are holding him back, but because of his accent, I'm thinking this has to be a joke.
Yeah.
But I just don't know with the Irish accent. Like what's going on. So the youth's bugging like that. And then Billy's like, yo, you man, pattern this youth. Obviously his brethren were there like, bro, I don't know what you man are doing. Like, pattern this youth. So that was mad. But there's a next one, obviously in America as well.
Yeah.
PlaqueBoyMax.
PlaqueBoyMax.
Yeah, went up to an ex-supermodel.
Yeah, went up to America. Yeah, supermodel.
Yeah. And then asked them.
No, he didn't go up to her. What happened is he's streaming live and he's plugging in. He's Grammy.
Got a Grammy nomination.
He's got a Grammy nomination.
PlaqueBoyMax has got a Grammy nomination.
Hold tight, PlaqueBoyMax, Fred again, and Skepta.
Yes,
get me?
That's what the
that's the nomination.
Yeah.
So obviously, artists and creators and anyone that owns any online business take note. PlaqueBoyMax is probably at the top tier, one of the biggest compared to an artist in the US. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And he's still on level ground, on the soil, getting people to scan to vote for his flipping Grammy. Like, still.
Yeah.
Like, understand that. Like, he's huge, bro. And he's still getting people to vote. Anyway, this American super whatever, she's turned up, the model's turned up, but she kind of looked down at him like,
didn't know who he was.
She didn't know who he was, say, oh yeah, boom, I'm this. Like, she's coming, like, who are you? Like, I swear down that, I reacted to it, it's coming out, like, who are you? And then he was like, humble, he's just like, yo, like, boom, I'm PlaqueBoyMax. Like, have you heard Skepta, Fred again? We've been nominated for a Grammy. Bro, her energy changed. Oh, swear. Oh, I think I've seen. So straight away, big up to sis. She backed out her phone like, do you want my support? Do you want to put it on my story? You get me? Because she's seeing Grammy, okay.
Yeah, big business.
Big business. So she backed out her phone. She started speaking. My man's internet ready. He started chatting. The live stream has been on. You get me? Before it's finished, she said, Rod, you're going to give me a kiss on the cheek. PlaqueBoy saying, I'm not internet ready, and said, nah, I can't do it, and cut. He's kept me. So the way he cut was mad disrespectful because it embarrassed the gal. But then she flipped it, saying, "Bro, my man hates black women." Yeah, yeah, bro. She said that my man hates black women. Yeah,
this is gonna lead us to another
She went in on it. Then he's like, "Yeah, he probably hates black women, bro." Like she was projecting, and then she was like, "Bro, like, get me? I said for you lot not to film, man. I said for you lot not to film, man. And if you know anything, and boom, 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 boom. Like, luckily." That I don't put a case up against you, like sue you, lot. You're lucky because man's busy right now. She was going nuts online. So obviously,
it's a public place. You're allowed to film in a public place.
Yes, but what the critics are, the reactions and people are saying, bro, you've walked up to PlaqueBoyMax's stream. He didn't walk up to you. And you can see the cameras are there. Everyone's got cameras outside. So you've walked up to the stream and filmed yourself. So what are you even talking about? But bro, she flipped it and PlaqueBoyMax is saying...
What, do you think it's because he didn't give her a kiss and
yeah,
she was
embarrassing. She even said, I said, it's not how you deal with a lady, bro. How can you just cut like that? It was mad rude. That's not how you deal with a lady.
They have a double standard. Imagine a man asked a woman for a kiss.
Yeah, and they said no means no. He refused to kiss and then cut. You get me? So it wasn't, but I think it was on the back of, he could have said, I'm not internet ready, it's filming, like,
I got a girl,
I've got kids. Not kids, I've got... there's kids watching. Not get me. Off. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And cut, but he kind of cut rude. He cut rude, like. So she took disrespect and she took her double L because it's like she probably didn't know who he was. Realized that it's blown up now. Like like a thing is all out embarrassment, and she's 40 odd. Do you get me? So you got and. She just projects like, he hates black women.
Bro, do you know what's so mad?
She said he hates black women.
Do you know what's so mad? This is where you gotta be internet ready.
Look, my beautiful black women. Let's wait for you to say. What are you saying, Akhi? Let us say.
No, but I'm saying that this narrative that like black men like hate black women. Yes, there is some black men whose preference is not black women.
Yeah.
Cool, I get that. But this hating black women thing let me just speak from my experience of my social circle.
Yeah.
None of my friends hate black women or
don't come to man's mind.
Like
it don't come to man's mind.
Like, or don't like. We want to date black women. We like black women. We think black women are beautiful. Like, and don't get it twisted, bro. You can be whether you're white, black, Chinese, whatever. If you're dogged, you're dogged. End of. It don't matter what color you are. Yeah. If you're not attractive, you're not attractive. Yeah. But like I said, there's so much beautiful black women, and there's so much of my friends who are black men. They love black women.
So what do you take off the Ginger J thing then? Like, what do you take off? Because you're saying that...
Listen, that was Ginger J's experience. And I feel like sometimes, as well as my experience with black women, sometimes black women, it might be just the individuals that I have encountered, but sometimes black women don't make necessarily an encounter for black men enjoyable if a man's trying to chase them or... like they might be rude to them or say certain things or whatever. But sometimes black men don't get the hint or you might be doing something whatless. So it's on both sides, isn't it? But what Ginger Day done, he went way over the top and whatever.
Because some black men will say, flipping, he got provoked. But in my head, I'm saying, bro, there's nothing that can provoke you to act, for you to act like that. No, because you can, man can sit here, and just say you're MP or you could be triggered. That don't mean that you're going to be triggered and all of a sudden back out your machine and boy, because
I just think you're trying to hurt the girl. I think in that instance, the girl triggered him and he wanted to hurt the girl. And the girl was saying, look, this is the same thing. Look. What it is now is that you can, when you're attacking a man's like character and saying stuff to him, obviously it is a bit demasculating, innit? Like, it makes a man feel small, innit?
But what were the characters that they were attacking? They wasn't really attacking his character.
They were just saying stuff like...
you hate your mum.
Yeah,
okay, that's a trigger.
Yeah, that's a trigger.
Be internet ready for that.
No,
okay,
100.
Cool. You hate your mum. But
it's like,
obviously he's explaining his preference. Cool. But then he just went from...
No, he went crazy.
Yeah.
Ginger J went absolutely mad.
So,
and I don't agree with what he said in any way, shape, or form. But I'm saying, like, you have to look at it as well. In some... Like, black women are always quick.
Yeah, of course.
Quick to sometimes pop a man down.
Yeah.
Like, quick to rub him out. Remember, hey, let me give you a joke. No one's got wicked amount than black gal, you know. Gal will just make you tell you about yourself. Oh, my God. How about this? Black gal will sometimes black girl will cuss out their own best friend mad. You're thinking, raw, like, this girl's meant to be your friend.
Yeah. Do
you know what I mean? So sometimes, and I'm saying, like I'm saying.
But at the flip side, black girl will fight. They'll be the first to fight for black man.
100%.
Like, they'll be in the middle, grabbing your leg, hitting you, licking you with something.
100%.
You get what I'm trying to say, bro?
We see it all the time, innit? So I just think, like, sometimes it's just like we just have to.
It's a double-ended sword, like one of them.
Sword. Like, you just have to, like, we just have to be a bit more mindful in how we speak to each other. Black men speaking to black women, and sometimes how black women speak to black men, because a lot of the time we see online as well, a lot of the hate. Sometimes you just see, like, the black men, we just catch strays all the time online, like about how we're acting, or we're not masculine, or we're not this. Obviously, men as general as well, but sometimes we just catch mad strays, bro.
I'll be honest with you though, for me personally, it's like, fam, why are you so invested into what that person? Is that towards you? If it's towards you, then you're gonna feel
some type of way.
Yeah. If it's not towards you, if this is not you, why are you even coming?
No, 100. I get you, but
you get what I'm trying to say, bro. And bro, who even cares?
Yeah,
bro, fam, what I've noticed being online,
But sometimes it's that person's reality, innit? Like, you remember, you have to see now, like, and look, sometimes like no one ain't moving. Like I'm saying, there's aspects where men ain't moving right. Black men might not be moving right and whatever. But then sometimes it might be a person's reality in the sense of like a girl might have said it to them, or a girl might have made them feel some type of way, like unjustly. So sometimes people are triggered, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Sometimes people are triggered, like, do you know what I mean? Like, so it's just.
Bro, I always have scenarios. The other day I had a scenario, where it was a scenario where I was saying something about, if you go out on a date, I'm just saying, I'm not gonna go into it, but if you go out on a date, take the gal home, and then another creator responded to it, and he kind of got backlash.
Yeah.
Then I received a DM from
you told me,
just on me. So I had to respond like, what are you talking about? I haven't done nothing wrong. Then they saw it, said, actually, my bad, I got it wrong here. But then the person was on me about something else. But then it made me realize, you're just on me anyway. You don't follow me. You don't really take a liking to me, that he was a black woman. I was just like, but at the same time, this wasn't going to entertain you. I saw it, you on to me, no problem, have a good day.
Yeah. And I think...
And the rest of them will have, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I have to disconnect, because if you start getting invested into, I started looking at things like, you follow my content and that, but everything that I'm doing, you're on me. Like, you've mentioned bare bits that I've done this. So I'm saying, you obviously just don't like me, but it's not a,
I think
it's not a, it's just a woman thing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say?
With you as well, though, I think obviously the reason why you're slightly different to that situation, some people just want to argue with you because it's you, for the sake of arguing with you and to have that engagement with you. Like I said to you, in that situation, that same person who messaged you and then you replied and you had a little 2-3 message back and forth, she put that in her group chat. She told her friends. She said, look, I spoke to Bouncer. I told him this. I spoke to him this. I let him know. Just do you know what I mean? Like, you have to think, we're in a society where clout is such a hell of a drug. Like, in all aspects, like male and female. Males want clout. Females want clout.
There was one Brom girl. Did you see it? Remember, the Brom girl that was getting on to me. And I just tried to explain my thought process around the CZ Mills. That's been I'm seeing on big Facebook. I'm on Facebook.
Yeah,
screenshot. I'm on Facebook. I was like, I now know that I've entered the bracket that I just can't chat to strangers.
Don't be responding to no one, Akhi.
No, I don't.
Don't be responding to no one.
I'm done that. Get me? I just let them chat.
If you're gonna respond to anyone, respond for the people who are asking you for money. Ask them to lend them.
Fam, it's madness. Someone today hit me up talking about, lend me a bag so I can buy a car.
Let them a bag, Akhi.
Get me?
Let them a bag, Akhi.
I bought Auntie a jacket.
A jacket. I see that though.
I see it.
Obviously,
Do you want me to tell you the story though?
No, tell us.
You get me?
Please.
This is what happened when you got a big mouth. You get me? Yeah? You got a big mouth. So obviously, boom, I've gone online. You know, there was a couple of weeks ago, I was the kind of trendy yaki, like internet ready, got memes and boom. You get me? I see one of the comedians, like, he's funny, he does content with his dad, his mum, I forgot his name. And obviously, obviously done a content with his mum. His mum called me pregnant and that. You get me? His mum called me pregnant. But he put in the video like, oh yeah, flipping, the Burberry jackets.
She's fake
Burberry jacket. Fake Burberry jacket. Oh, boom, that's what he's putting. So he's like, oh yeah, boom. And then in there, obviously I fast up myself like,
you said mum bounced, said you got 24 hours to respond about this fake Burberry jacket. That's it.
So in the comments, I've responded like, oh yeah, boom, send the link. I'll buy your mum a Burberry jacket. You get me? So boom, now, get me, internet ready. Get me, sent the link now, boom. Bro, it was like £1,500, akhi. I was like, you get me? Listen,
you said you had to stand on business because you put it in the comment.
On business. It was like 15 bills, akhi. I was like, right, akhi. You get me? He sent the link, boom. And then obviously where I'm over here, I had to get, the money in tax, akhi. You get me? You know, one. Come on, bro. It was a techie one, but the money over here, you get me? AED. So I had to get a transfer and just done it. And they bought the jacket and alhamdulillah, good, man.
And I see a video he done after it. His mum thanking you. His mum was happy. It was a real jacket.
Yeah.
They bigged you up as well. So that's a good thing that you done because the mum was very happy.
Yeah. It was like it was something clean. But in my head I was like, right, you see me, I'm just like, oh yeah, just send me the link. I'm thinking the Burberry jacket is gonna cost like 6-7 bills. 6-7 bills, send me the link, like do you know what I mean? So when I see like 15 bills, I was like, oh, okay.
You know when you're young and your mum says you chat too much. You chat too much. Yo, should have kept your mouth shut. No,
but yeah.
But no, you done a good thing, man.
No, of course, man. No, that's blessings, man. And to be honest, like, bro and his older brother messaged me, and just to see how happy that his mum was, it put
smile on
it put a smile on my face as well. It's like, sometimes, do you know what I mean? And it wasn't, I didn't do it for a clout thing. I didn't post about it, or do you know what I mean? It was just like, it just happened. It just happened. Obviously, 2 weeks ago we went to the R&B thing over here.
R&B slow jams
over here. You get me?
Yeah.
We was at Seven Sisters, and then I bumped into the brother Taze. I was like, Taze is over here. You get me? And I was thinking, it made sense. I was like, the bros, them Chuckie, the man's got the R&B slow jams over here. And bro, to really give these lot their flowers, remember, they're the real goats when it comes to the podcast. 3 shots of tequila.
And Chuckie online has been doing that for years.
Years, bro.
Years.
Like consistently.
Yeah.
And then now they've added live tickets, slow jams, bro.
Yeah.
Fam, they've just announced 2.
Yeah.
21st of December.
Yeah, just before Christmas.
21st, Aki. If I was in the UK, Aki. 02. Slow jams.
That's a madness there, though, still.
That is the fulliest singing your heart out, jolly up.
Yeah.
Get me? Sing it. Oh, my God.
And should I tell you what, Obviously, that's the first time I've been to any of the... I've never been to a slow
bring out
jams.
all the gal.
Bro,
they bring out all the gal. All the gal.
Man, them, if you're looking for a bae, go slow jams.
Akhi, listen.
Go slow jams.
We'll have the man them. We'll have real bad man singing out of there. Singing, bro. Don't worry, man. Wear the fisherman hat, wear glasses, and just blend in nicely, and then boom, you're good. You get me? Because brother, man. Listen, big flowers to Tazer and
Chuckie.
And
the
the
you
team.
Have to look as well.
You get me? And make sure you go over there and lock into that, bro, on the 21st. I think that is the only event in December that's gonna be the big. That's the biggest event. That's the biggest event of the year.
I ain't seen nothing in London,
bro. Like 02 is the biggest event of the year.
Yeah.
Fam, 02 is like 17,000 capacity.
Yeah, on an event like that, on the floor.
On the floor, it will be obviously all around.
But I think
it's just going to be on the floor.
It's just on the floor.
So the floor, it's going to probably be something like 8,000 capacity, probably.
Maybe more.
Maybe more.
Maybe
10.
Yeah, maybe 10K.
But crazy.
Yeah. Mad.
Crazy.
Mad.
The 21st, like crazy, bro.
Yeah. No, bro, look, hats off to them. Like I said, that was the first time going to the event. The event was good. It was good vibes. They were welcoming. They bigged you up. They come.
Yeah.
They introduced me to them. They bigged me up. And the event was sick. And like you said, it'll have you singing, bro.
Like singing, bro.
Your heart out. And you just have to look at the consistency of events across. Because remember, like, clubs and stuff now, especially in the UK, they're kind of dying out.
They are. Well, look at Albie, my business partner.
Yeah.
He sold up his club because he said that the club game
is dying out.
dying
so
out.
when you see like them lot doing this with the event stuff, like a lot of people are mostly going to more events and stuff like this. Even like the biggest clubs in central London are closed.
Yeah.
So when you see them doing like this in their event space and doing whatever, especially as two black men doing it, you have to salute them and
Crazy,
see what
bro.
they're doing. Like
Crazy.
because they're doing big numbers.
Yeah, crazy.
Obviously there is a couple of other events like organisers who are doing their thing as well. In the UK as well, black guys as well, but just the scale of what they're doing and the size of the O2,
Proper.
sick, man. I hope they have a blessed event. Hopefully they sell it out, they make their butters, and like I told man, them, if your Christmas is looking dead, you ain't got no gal, no things, nothing. Yeah, I put you on game. Go slow jams. If you don't pull nothing there, you're just rubbed. You ain't got no game. You're done. You ain't got nothing. But yeah, go there. Yeah, you'll be in a good space.
Yeah,
trust me. Enjoy yourself,
Feel
man.
good. You get me? And last flipping, obviously yesterday, well, flipping, we all know about obviously Gets.
Oh yeah, they bought some new charges to a minute.
Went to Gets, went court yesterday in the Old Bailey. Well, he didn't turn up to court. He refused to come court, but he was via video link.
Okay, did he refuse or did they just bring him by video link though?
He refused.
Okay.
But backstory, why I look at it and I understand, I gave a breakdown why he refused was he's in HMP Pentonville, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, you're going to Old Bailey.
You're going to get moved jail.
Where you going to go?
Marsh.
The worst jail you can.
Yeah, you can't go Marsh.
Double L. Bro.
Yeah. No.
When I went to go to Old Bailey, I done the exact same thing in Thameside, jumped on the railings though, and refused, bro. I ended up getting 2 weeks in the block. Because they tried to bend me up. Because I was like, nah, I'm not leaving this lavish prison to go to Belmarsh, bro.
Belmarsh.
I am not going to Belmarsh. You got to be kidding me. So obviously, I saw it. They made it seem like, oh yeah, he refused to come to court. But he refused to come to court because
he didn't want to go
if he goes to Old Bailey, he's going to Belmarsh. You get me? So I had to explain that. That's why he refused to come to court. You get me? And obviously, they've added 2 extra charges. So they're saying prior to the incidents, he was dangerous. Yeah. It's crazy, bro. So I think it's gone from bad to worse, to be honest. And I think it's like December the 8th or one of the December that he's going to enter a guilty plea.
Yeah, he's mostly going to enter a guilty plea. Wonder what his mitigation's going to be. He's going to have to try to put in some mitigation, but I feel like they're always going to make an example of him, man.
Yeah, personally, like, they're going to go, what? Aggravated features, he's got offensive for driving.
Yeah.
Cool. Aggravated features, song, aggravated features. But mitigation, he's done a lot of good things.
Yeah.
He actually has done a lot of good things. He's made a mistake. So he's done more good things than bad, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, okay, all them cases, a 12 on a guilty, a third off, a 8, maybe good thing, 6.5.
7,
you just never 7.
You never know.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
it's
realistically, it could be the judge. Get me?
I don't.
Obviously, we don't.
Someone lost their life.
Of course.
It's a serious
RIP,
thing.
of course, bro.
But at the same time, man, I don't really. From a person who's been in prison and understands what it goes through, especially someone who like him who's got kids and taken away from his family and whatever. So he's got to deal with the consequences.
Live with these things.
And's got to live with that
and
pressure.
He didn't do it intentionally.
But he just at the same time, it's just like, bro, you got to live with it. You got to hold your
the
pressure.
only crazy thing is he just didn't stop, bro.
Yeah.
That is what the uproar is like, you are not a man because you just didn't stop.
Yeah.
If you stopped and everything, all the above and whatever, but you just left man for dead. That's where everything's kind of sparked up from that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And that's where the issue is. You get me? And condolences to the family. The family flew over from Nepal to the court case to see what's going on in the court. So condolences to the family. You get me?
But yeah, man. He's gonna get his time. Hope this does his time, and hopefully he can come out with a better mindset and understand where he went wrong and see how it goes. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes in the next coming weeks.
Yeah, man.
And see what happens.
Yeah. Cool, man. See how it goes. And yeah, bro.
Yeah,
that's
interesting.
Us.
Yeah, that's us, man. Good talk.
That's
today,
us, man. Good chat, bro.
Yeah,
obviously, this, just you lot knowing this is obviously, we're not going to focus on crazy guests, but we're gonna get guests because there's so much influences that's over here. We're gonna get guests, but the pod's gonna be based on me and my bro here. Do you know what I mean? So, and we're gonna get some interesting topics. And if there's an emergency podcast that needs to be done, a quick half an hour, 45 minutes, just make sure you're ready because we'll just film it quickly and upload. You know, already. So, and you know, as like I said, guys, Patreon, click the link, join the Patreon. Soon we're gonna be listening, calling in. People are gonna be calling in, and yeah, you're gonna see the development on the podcast space, man. But yeah, man.
You already know. Stay internet ready, man.
Akhi, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Akhi, internet ready. Akhi, whoosh. Akhi, internet ready.